What's up, YouTube? I'm your incredible host, Steamtown Gamer, and welcome to The Wolf Among Us on the Xbox One. I have absolutely fallen in love with this game. This was created by Telltales. It's based on the comic book series Fables. What it's really about is that all those fables, those little stories such as Snow White, Sleeping Beauty, Pinocchio, all of those fables and so many more actually happened. The world of magic exists, but that happened hundreds of years ago. You see, everyone who is immortalized in one of those stories seem to be somewhat immortal. They don't seem to be responding to age or time the same way that normal humans do. In fact, they call human beings Mondays, I think it is. Was it Mondays? Or I forget what they actually call regular human beings. But the thing is, all those stories, most of them at the very least, actually happened. And as time went on, mankind grew. They built cities, they invented electricity, all that sort of stuff. I can't really tell what year it is. It's either the 70s or the 80s. I'm pretty sure it's the 70s. Possibly 60s, but I think 70s is probably correct. And basically all the fables got together and lived in a series of streets in New York City. They're just basically trying to survive together. We're just going to go ahead and start from the beginning here. Override it, yes. I've finished this game to completion multiple times. I've gotten every alternate ending in this game. I've found every Easter egg and just really unlocked as much of this game as I could. Yeah, Telltale game series, so the story actually changes based on the decisions you make. That's the very hook of the Telltale game. Once upon a time in New York City, there lived a community of fairy tale creatures known as Fabletown. These fables who lived there arrived hundreds of years ago after they were exiled from their homelands. Through the use of magic spell called glamour, they have protected their secret community from the mundane world. I couldn't read that last little bit. But basically, a lot of these people don't actually look human. They're like trolls and, talking animals. So in order to fit in, they have to take this magic spell that makes them look human.
More humid than, say, 73 with 31% humidity. And it is muggy out there.
We play as Bigby. Now, he is the big bad wolf. And his, sidekick is Snow White. There's actually a whole series. I did do a little bit of research in regards to the Fable comic books. Turns out the big bad wolf, was actually a wolf himself, as you know. He never was human at one point. Apparently, Snow got some sort of knife and then stabbed the big bad wolf. This was hundreds of years ago and turned him permanently into human. Turns out Bigby, he was a really badass wolf and was absolutely terrorizing all of the, citizens. I mean, he was eating people. Toad from The Wind in the Willows, which is a fable that I haven't seen yet.
Bigby! Listen, mate, I know I don't look human. It's a problem, I get it. I just stepped out the apartment for just a second to see what kind of damage this drunk shit is doing. Just cut me a break, yeah? I'll get me glamour first thing in the morning.
Yeah, I'm gonna be nice.
No need to kick up a fuss.
Look, no harm done. I'll give you a pass, but listen. If you can't afford to look human, you're going to the farm. It's as simple as that.
You can't send me up to live with those animals. You know what I mean.
Go see a witch. Get a glamour.
Bigby, they're bleeding me dry, mate. The quality of the spell goes down, but the rates keep climbing up. Do you have any idea how much it costs to have an entire family in glamour?
I don't make the rules. Sorry. I can't give you a free pass on this, Toad. My hands are tied.
Right.
There's too much at stake. Whatever it costs, it's worth it. You don't want me catching you out of glamour again.
Fucking hell! See? This is what I told you about, Sheriff. You're just gonna stand there? Do something, Bigby, before he completely tears up the place!
So, what am I walking into exactly?
Wisman's on another bender. He's been going on like that for hours. Turn this place to dust if you let him. He's in a fucking rage. This is the last straw, Bigby. He has to go.
Fine. I'm heading up. Get your glamour.
So Bigby is the sheriff of Fabletown. It's not like an official title by New York City.
Dad, the lights are shaking again.
What did I say? You want a big bad wolf to take you away?
No.
Then get the fuck back inside!
That's Clementine's voice. That's so Clementine's voice from The Walking Dead.
You're gonna know who I fucking am, you hear me?
Yeah, so
Hey,
Bigby has
look
been
at me.
dubbed by Fabletown as the sheriff, but he doesn't have any real authority over normal citizens. He just has authority over the Fables to enforce the rule. There are really only two places. There's Fabletown in New York and the farm, where the people who can't, or at least the Fables who
Know who
can't
I am now?
turn into humans. These are giants and trolls and farm animals that just simply can't obtain a glamour. Let's see, matchbook. I believe the woman who's inside the building right now, she dropped this.
Let's go!
I'm gonna barge in because this guy is attacking this poor woman.
God damn you! You know who I am
Whoa,
now,
whoa,
don't
hey,
you?
hey!
You've got something on your face.
Fuck are you talking about, you stupid? I'll fucking kill you! You fucker!
All right, everyone.
Oh yeah, that's the
What are you
woodsman.
gonna fucking do, huh? Get the fuck out of the way before you get the axe again.
You're drunk, all right? Think this through. If you keep on like this, I won't have any choice but to put you down.
Put me down? You got a shit fucking memory, Wolf. That's not how it went last time.
This isn't last time.
Madman's This guy's destroying his own apartment.
You're a fucking glutton for punishment.
Fuck you.
That looks more painful.
Back off, asshole.
Once again, more painful.
Go fuck yourself.
Want some toast? So that's the huntsman who actually split Big B's wolf, his stomach open and filled
You
it full
should
of
probably
rocks,
get
then
out of
sewed
here.
him back
Look,
up.
I'm not leaving until I get what's mine.
You're not getting shit, bitch. I'll fucking put you on the ground. You hear me?
Hey, if you can't be nice, I'm gonna make you wait outside.
Oh, fucking shit. You broke my jaw, you bastard.
And still you talk.
Fuck you.
Shit.
What the hell is going on? What happened?
So she's
A
a
little
hooker.
misunderstanding that turned into a real shit show. Don't worry, you saw the best bits.
There's more where that came from, girly.
Knock it off!
Look, this is just the start of a shitty night for me. I just need the money he owes me, then I can go.
Are you alright?
I'm hunky-dory. Thanks for asking.
Seriously, I need to know if you're okay.
He asked me if I recognized him, knew who he was. I said I didn't. He started beating on me. Then you showed up, started beating on him. That about cover it, hun?
I'm the woodsman, you whore. I saved Little Red Riding Hood from this monster. I cut this fucker open and filled his belly full of stones and threw him in the fucking river. That's who the fuck I am, you stupid bitch!
Hey, what did I say about that word?
Come on!
There was no way to avoid that. That's just what's going to happen.
Shit. Hey, Toad.
My car.
Yeah. Give me a second.
Oh, no, by all means. Take your time. Make yourself comfortable.
Sorry about the car. We ended up going out the window. Couldn't be avoided.
I can't be mad at you. I called you, and you come to help. I can't be mad. But even when you help, things end up more fucked than they started. Well, at least you're not fucking dead.
Fucking around! I know you're fucking in there. Come on out, you fucking dog. I'll put you out of your misery. You fucking mongrel. You ignorant fuck. Come on out, Wolf.
As you can see, it was beginning to turn there. Thanks.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. I'm just getting what he owes me. You alright back there? I mean, your eyes and the teeth? You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
Not if I can avoid it.
Great.
The guy's got an axe in his brain. He's not feeling that.
It's more from me. He'll be fine.
I'll kill you, you fucking bitch.
Let me help you.
It's like, shut up. You know, I'm gonna let it do it.
Guy's having a bad day.
That makes two of us. I guess it's a good thing fables are hard to kill.
Suppose it is.
Look at him try to rip that thing out.
Just come on.
Here.
Thanks.
Who do you work for, really?
These lips are sealed. Sorry.
That's a big key in the game. His lips are sealed.
Hey, you like my ribbon?
Beautiful.
Thank you.
It's a curse. That's a big spoiler alert.
Like
That
we've
ribbon is a
met
curse.
before.
We probably have. We all sort of knew each other at one point or another. But things change, I guess.
I guess. Shit.
Stop. We don't have to make any more of a thing out of it than it already is.
He hit you. He needs to pay for that.
He's got nothing to give, Sheriff. I checked. Besides,
Pixel
I
the
just
cat.
swung an axe into the guy's head. I'd say we're even.
Maybe I should be arresting you.
I'm not going to be doing this for much longer. So, now's your chance.
How much was it he owed you?
100.
I'm guessing it'd be bad for you to show up empty-handed.
If this is the 70s and 100 is a lot of money.
I'll be fine.
Let's see, I've got,
Maybe it's the 90s.
47, 8, 58. It's all I got. It'll help, right? Take it.
It's okay. I'll be fine. You've done enough, really.
Just take the money, okay?
You got me out of a bad situation back there. Thanks.
I'm still gonna need a statement.
I have to go drop off what I have.
Meet me back at my office, then.
It's a little late for an office visit, Sheriff. I'll swing by your apartment.
How do you know where I...
You live in the smallest apartment in the Woodlands. Everyone knows that.
Well, the Woodlands is actually the best
Good to
part
know.
of
You should get cleaned up.
Fabletown.
You look like shit. And I don't use that term lightly. Some of these look pretty bad.
Wow. Tell me what you really think.
Hey. I need to tell you something.
What is it?
You're not as bad as everyone says you are. I'll see you around, Wolf.
Those are neon signs. I can't imagine they had neon signs back in the 70s. This could be even early 90s. Oh, you know what? I'm going to look it up. I've got my laptop right here. I'm Googling it. So that prostitute, the fable that she's from, I did actually hear it at one point in time. Basically, there was this kingdom. The king had a very beautiful wife, absolutely drop dead gorgeous apparently, and she died. But before she died, she made the king promise never to marry someone, and never to marry unless the new wife could fit into his dead wife's clothes. And unfortunately, the only person who could fit into his dead wife's clothes was his daughter. So yeah, he was, in order for him to literally remarry and literally have sex again, because that's the only way he could actually have sex again, was to do it with his daughter and only his daughter. That's the only person who would actually fit. So that's kind of how messed up this story, her backstory is. Her father wanted to have incestual relations with his daughter. I have a feeling that didn't happen, or maybe they actually did get married, and she was rescued by a prince. But if you really study these fables, a lot of them have very dark, twisted stories that are sort of cut out by Disney, if you will. So there's a good chance that they say in here, at least, that this prince managed to rescue her in time. That's probably not the original case. The original case was probably he rescued her away sometime after the marriage, possibly even raised the inbred child. I don't really know for sure. I don't think she had a child. I'm just making that up. But the Woodland. So this is actually the best luxury apartment.
Wish they wouldn't advertise that.
Yeah, Fabletown. There are good parts and bad parts, and he lives in the smallest apartment in the best, apartment block. That's kind of what it is. It's best to have the worst house in a good neighborhood than the best house in a bad neighborhood.
Come on out.
All right, all right.
Beauty.
Hello, Bigby. I wasn't expecting anyone. I know this looks a little odd, but there's an explanation, I swear.
So, where are you off to?
Well, I went for a walk. I don't see what's wrong with that.
Didn't say there was.
It's not a big deal. Just, out. For a walk. That's all. Damn it, I'm late.
She's out for a walk. Why would she be late?
Please, Bigby. Promise me you won't tell Beast you saw me. He worries too much as it is, and it would just make my life a lot easier.
Sure.
You promise?
I promise.
Thank you,
Well, this
Bigby.
game came out 5 years
I'll
ago.
explain it all to you later. I will,
Well,
but I have to go.
4 years ago, technically. 4 years and a few months.
Thank you for trusting me. Really, I appreciate it, Bigby.
Yeah, so that's Beauty from Beauty and the Beast. We're going to run into Beast soon. I did Google this. I said, what time does The Wolf Among Us take place? And The Wolf Among Us took place in 1986. So, yeah, forget the 70s. It's mid-80s. Loading screen. Da, 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 da. Typical guard asleep. Suit of armor. They inspected. Nothing really of interest. See if we got any mail.
Been a while since I got any mail. 7th day in a row.
Building directory. Security office, maintenance. K. Cole. It would appear that King Cole is the mayor of the city, mayor of Fabletown, but he's been gone for a couple years now. Like, he physically left to go back to his homeland for some time now, and people are really desperate for him to come back. I messed up.
Bigby, hey, wait up.
Damn it.
Have you seen my wife? Have you seen Beauty?
It would actually be... I really want to tell him I did.
So, have you?
Nope. Haven't seen her.
Oh. Okay. Sorry to bother you.
He'll find
Damn
out that
it.
you lied.
Something's going on.
It's not as bad as you think. Basically, they used to live in high society, and Beauty is, you know, taking up a job. It's something that he feels shame that she's doing, because they were royalty. They lived in a castle, had, you know, servants, and lived in absolute luxury, but now they live in a pretty crappy apartment. Bigby's apartment, Fabletown. No phone call.
Damn. Should have cracked a window.
So he would be starting to heal pretty fast right now.
What a night. Damn it.
Typical, you know,
Why
apartment.
do I even own this? Should have got a smaller one.
One beer and a bunch of cigarettes.
Bluebeard's file.
Bluebeard is actually pretty messed up.
This guy.
He's a key he is a key suspect in what's going on, because Bluebeard obviously was a pirate, but you see, he had many wives. Yeah, he had every time he would get married, he would eventually murder his wife and then take up a new one, and then murder her and then take up a new one. Eventually, his final wife found out and was basically going to get murdered. Then she turned around and said, "Well, let me have one last, you know, pray before you murder me." So she was like on her knees praying to God, and then her brother managed to like see what was going on, who must have come around for a visit or found out what was going on and saw it and stopped it in time. So his final wife managed to get away. The reason why he's living here is the reason why Bigby's living here, and everyone. It doesn't matter if you were good or bad, if you're a witch or the villain of some kind, you are allowed to live here. It's a complete fresh start. It's like whatever happened,
Probably a
they
bad
don't care.
sign.
Whatever happened in the past doesn't matter. I mean, people still have grudges and suspicions, but... Ooh, Pegums. Colin. It's one of the three little pigs.
Huh. Hey, Big B. I'm in your chair, huh?
I've only got the one. So yeah.
Got a smoke? Thanks. Couple thousand more of these, we'll be even on that house you owe me.
This has gotta stop. You can't keep sneaking off the farm like this.
The fresh air and sunshine pitch they sell you on is bullshit. I didn't escape out of the homelands to end up in some prison, okay? Don't send me back there, Bigby. You don't know what it's like, okay? You haven't been there.
Calm down. I'm not sending you back.
That for me?
Nope.
the house didn't blow itself down, Bigby. That's all I'm saying. Do with that what you will. Now, I'm not saying it's reason enough for me to have definitely been offered a drink, but, it would have helped ease some of the pain you once caused me, yes. It also would have shown everyone how different you are now.
Man, what? That's one hell of a,
If that was all you were saying, I'd be able to get some rest.
There's one
I
hell of a
take it
guilt
all
trip.
back. This is why everyone hates you.
It wasn't murder. I was hungry.
Yeah, well, I'm hungry now. You don't see me tearing the flesh off of your bones.
But you would if you could.
Probably.
He's got to suck it up.
But, no. Hate's the wrong word. They fear you more than anything. You ate a lot of people back in your day.
I thought we were all supposed to have a fresh start here. I can't change the past.
Well, you can't change people's memories either. Look, I'm not saying it's fair, but it's real. People are scared of you. I mean, look at your hands. Who'd you get in a fight with? A fable, right? I'm sure you're not going around punching Mondays. Okay, sure. Silent treatment. I can do the same.
I hit X, it just didn't happen fast enough.
You think my job is easy? You try keeping a bunch of fables from killing each other. How do you think this all works?
I don't know. How?
By being big and being bad.
By being big and being bad. Don't say that shit in front of people. It's embarrassing. That's the attitude that gets you in trouble. I'm sure you were shitty to everyone you came across tonight.
Not everyone.
Name one.
Beauty.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I told her I'd lie for her.
Right. Yeah. That's real nice of you. Life is easier with friends, Bigby. And we live a long fucking time. I know you like this whole lone wolf thing you got going for yourself. But I've seen the way you look at Snow, okay? You're not fooling me.
Will you shut up?
Well, maybe if my throat wasn't so parched, I wouldn't have to keep talking.
That doesn't make
Just
sense.
give me a drink, please.
Colin, enough already. I haven't slept in 2 days. I went out a second-story window, and I want to get in 2 seconds of shut-eye before I... Look, if I give you this, will you let me sleep?
Yeah, all right. Probably.
Here you go, pig. Here you go.
Thanks, Bigby.
He ain't got no hands. I don't know how the hell he managed to get into the city. Well, I guess he would have had to have help from other people who were travelling into Fabletown. That's, yeah. Now that I think about it, that's probably the most logical solution. She's here. Straighten the undone tie.
Bigby!
Snow?
Come with me.
I wonder what Snow's apartment looks like.
Snow. Snow!
What? Sorry, What is it?
Where are we going?
Out in front of the building. We have to get there.
Hi.
Hello. Good morning. Or evening.
Yeah.
I think he's a normal Monday. Or Monday. Whatever they call it.
These walls are paper thin. We need to be careful. We'll talk outside.
fence there. Security guard is just still asleep. He has no idea what's going on.
You knew this girl? She's not a Mundy, right?
Mundy.
Who was she? I thought I knew everyone in Fabletown.
She was a prostitute.
Really?
I never caught her real name.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think it's Faith.
The woodsman. He attacked her, I stepped in. And he threatened to kill us both.
No. You don't think he...
I don't think anything yet. Just give me a second.
It's just... terrible.
So, did you see anyone else?
No. No one.
No cabs, no voices, Mundies?
Maybe, but... no. I don't think so. I would remember.
Okay.
Big P, did one of us do this?
There hasn't been a murder in Fabletown in a long time.
All the more reason we shouldn't start a panic before we know what's going on. Have a look around. We don't have much time before people will be coming through here.
Strange cut. What did this to her?
What could do something like that?
Either something very sharp, or something with magic attached to it. She was placed here with some care.
What do you mean?
You can see that someone didn't just toss her here. She was deliberately placed, for us to find.
What kind of monster would do this?
What is? It's her ribbon. There's some kind of symbol here.
Huh. I don't recognize it.
Neither do I.
Her ring is part of her heritage, which will help us discover who she is. And the ribbon is a huge key point in the game. It's part of the curse put upon
I'm sorry.
them.
This is just so surreal. What do you want to do next?
We still have some time. I should keep investigating the area.
Let's investigate.
Okay, good idea.
So we've got the ring, and we've still got the book of matches. Look at these bushes. Yes, very
Nobody
bushy.
there.
These bushes are in fact in order. So there is a sort of thing between Bigby and Snow White. I mean, they have a lot of history. Snow White, hundreds of years ago, like 200 years ago, if not more, went on this massive journey with Bigby to turn Bigby into a normal human. There's a comic book series based on it. You know, they had to find this ceremonial magic knife and then cut Bigby.
Hey, Snow. You alright?
Yes, thanks. But you should hurry. We don't have much time left. We should head back inside soon.
Apparently Bigby's father was the North Wind or something like that, some sort of ancient spirit. and his mother was a mystic wolf, and of course that got together. So that explains that Bigby is not only a gigantic wolf. When I say gigantic, I mean huge. I mean absolutely huge in scale. He's not a regular wolf. He's massive. And he has the ability to blow wind, as like the Three Little Pigs. He could blow a house off completely apart. Not just off its foundation. He can rip a house apart by blowing on it. Blood trail.
Blood. Drops of blood. I'd say it's been here an hour, maybe?
So I never really thought about the wolf from the Three Little Pigs and the wolf from Little Red Riding Hood are in fact the same, but yeah, apparently they are. Scrap of fabric.
Fabric. Looks like jeans. Doesn't tell me much.
Trash can. Blood.
Blood. Still wet. Sharp enough. Just some loose trash.
So the person who dumped them here cut themselves jumping over the fence post, dumping the head and then coming back. The blood's here, so they must have cut themselves while entering the facility, entering the area, and probably just left through the front gate. Looks like you need a key to get in, but you don't need a key to necessarily get out.
What are you doing?
Better to be thorough.
Sure, just hurry up. We don't have much time. We should move her before anyone shows up. We'll find out more at the business office. She'll be in the books. I'm sure of it. Bigby, do you have any idea what's going on?
I don't want to say yet. This is a message. Someone brought her here.
Someone brought her in from the outside.
That makes sense. There's no signs of a struggle. But how do you know?
I found blood on the fence, back there. Someone hopped over.
Okay, good. That's solid. So, someone from the outside. Well, at least they didn't come from inside the woodlands. I'm gonna have to tell Crane about this. As long as King Cole is gone, he's acting mayor. He needs to know. And he's going to find out anyway, so we may as well get out in front of it. It'll just be worse if he finds out we held it from him. I know you don't like him, but he's our boss. This is part of the job.
We should wait until we have more to tell him. Right now, all we know is a girl is dead. Telling Crane doesn't change that. I've got all the motivation I need to find out who did this.
That sounds reasonable, but I don't know. I'll think about it.
I just don't want him interfering.
Crane's not what's important right now. We need to figure out who this girl was so we can find whoever did this. Take this back to Dr. Swinehart. He can take a look at it. I'll meet you at the business office.
So those are all other
Are you
fables.
blind?
Waiting in time. Waiting in
You
line.
don't see there's a line? I've been standing here a half hour already. You get to just walk in? Must be nice being the sheriff. Do whatever the fuck you like. I work here. And what great work you do, Sheriff. That didn't feel very genuine. Fucker.
Oh man, what a dick.
Because you are the one bringing this to me, Miss Snow. The one who so simply stumbled upon this catastrophe on our very doorstep. The last thing I need with Mayor Cole away is a hysteria. Do you understand me?
Yes, of course I do.
Don't interrupt me, Miss Snow.
You asked me a question.
Don't change the subject. You are to blame for this unpleasantness, Miss Snow.
I brought you this news as soon as I could.
You are trusted to keep things running smoothly around here. This is a disaster.
If anyone's to blame, it's me. You don't need to be yelling at her.
Oh, your role in this is duly noted. Yes, let's talk about that. Sheriff, you are the one charged with protecting the citizens of Fabletown. Your failure to do so cost someone their life and the safety of the entire community. Tell me you've been doing something. Are there any leads? Suspects? Anything. Anything at all. Any shred of evidence you two know what the hell you're doing. Because right now, I have half a mind to fire the both of you.
The woodsman is a person of interest. From what we've been able to gather, he was last seen with the victim.
The woodsman? That drunk wretch was the cause of this?
It's a lead. Nothing's certain yet.
Well, find him. Get him in here if that's all you have to go on. You two need to get a handle on this situation quickly and quietly. The last thing we need is all of Fabletown knowing there's a killer amongst us. Snow.
Yes? Sir?
Call Vivian right this minute and let her know I'm coming in early for my massage.
I will.
Where is the bottle of wine you were to purchase? Oh, bother. Forget it. Can't do anything right.
Well, I really want to hear.
Do your job, Sheriff. Or we'll find someone who can.
I said nothing.
You would have just pissed him off more.
All right.
Well, that could have gone better. Well, I guess I should have listened to you and waited.
Wasn't gonna say I told you so.
You don't have to say it. It would have been better to have more to offer. Get our ducks in a row. Oh, Crane doesn't like people smoking and... Never mind. Smoke away.
Who gets a massage this early?
Crane. It doesn't really matter the time of day. A mere scent of stress and he's out the door.
Is he gone?
Yes, thankfully.
There's that bottle of wine.
Buffkin!
Hello, Miss Snow.
Drinking? This early? Where did you get that?
It was by Mr. Ichabod's desk.
Then don't you think it probably belongs to him?
Maybe. How are you today, Mr. Bigby?
Fine, Buffkin. Thanks for asking.
Buffkin, get the books.
Which books?
The ones with all the fables in it.
Not sure that was any more specific.
Bring the first 3.
Be back in a few minutes.
So he's from the Wizard of Oz, if
He
you
knows the
haven't
ones I'm
guessed
talking
already.
about. There's bound to be information on her here. Somewhere. We'll at least be able to get her real name from the books whenever Buffkin finds them. In the meantime, poke around. Maybe the mirror can help. I really have to get this appointment squared away, but let me know if you need anything. Hello, Vivian? Hi, this is Snow White, Mr. Crane's assistant. Hi, yes, I'm just calling to let you know that Mr. Crane's schedule seems to have filled up for the rest of the day, and he's coming in early for his appointment.
Yeah, so that, massage.
Yes, that's right. Mm-hmm. No, we got your invoice. Yes. It should be squared away. Yep.
Just trying to think what's...
No, I can wait.
That massage. It may actually be
Yes, I questioned it only due to the amount. It seemed a bit excessive.
Oh, yeah. I'm starting to think that massage is actually a prostitute.
I have the record right here. Give me one moment.
Beginning to think it's like a prostitution.
Strength. I guess it comes in all forms.
Well, that's not what I have here. I can look through it again and get back to you.
He's like going to a brothel, basically. The tower. Strength, the tower.
I'll be sure to let him know.
What is the third one?
Damn. Just what the fuck is this supposed to mean?
10 of swords? And he keeps that. Okay. Weird. That would be Aladdin's lamp.
Worth a try.
I don't know where that big ass gauntlet's from. There's a sword in the stone. Wouldn't that mean whoever pulls out that sword is technically the next king? What the fuck? There's a guy hanging here. Look! Right here. There's a guy hanging there. I think that's the beanstalk from Jack and the Giant Beanstalk. There's a guy hanging there. This place is huge. This must be, you know, hidden. It must be like, this doorway must be a doorway to like another realm or another place in the world. It's clearly this massive place can't actually be in New York. This is like a transportation. For all we know, they're in the middle of like Europe somewhere. I know that makes even less sense because Snow White's on the phone. But yeah, it could be that this whole room is just like magically created. Because look, there's just these massive pillars. Like there's no way that this room could fit inside the building. It's exponentially larger than the building. So, I mean, wow. I never noticed that. I know I've played this game so many times to completion. Oh, wow. Okay. That just blew my mind. I don't know what these are just regular cabins. Look at all this. So many books. I mean, Blinken has flown off. I mean, he has to really fly to get anywhere. I don't know what that bit gauntlet is. I don't know what this chariot thing is. But the mirror. This is from Snow White's actual fable. This technically should belong to Snow White.
Hey, magic mirror. I got a question.
You know the rule.
I don't have time for this shit.
Your impatience is callow. You're needlessly cruel, but have some respect for our history and rules.
Mirror, mirror. If you're able, tell me all about this fable.
See? Was that so hard?
Yeah, I'm about 2 seconds away from kicking a hole in you.
There's no need for that. Fine. Of which fable do you wish to know?
Show me Buffkin. Hey, put down the bottle and get to work.
Still looking!
Okay.
Show me Snow White.
Not much of a request. She's in this very room.
Show me the woodsman. Where is he?
What you see is complete. The woodsman stumbles down a street.
No shit. Which street?
I'm sorry, Bigby. I can only show you what can be seen.
So, keep showing me so we would actually be able to see more of the woodsman.
Show me the woodsman. Show me the woodsman.
Yeah, one would think they would just keep looking at him, but I guess the mirror can't really hold an image for too long. Maybe only a few seconds. I don't know her name.
I don't know her name. Not yet, anyway.
Well, until you do, I can't help you.
Nobody right now.
Very well. Please return should you wish to ask about someone else. Or someone new.
Well, I'm sure we'll get it all cleared up. Okay. Thank you.
Basically, Snow and Buffkin are going to look for that ring. We're going to look for that symbol in the books, and then we'll be able to find her story. Okay, so now we're just going to find out what the hell is going on with these books that Buffkin just brought us. He brought us a bunch of books of fables. We just had to find the ring. The ring had a symbol on it, so we have to find the symbol, and that would sort of tell us about this backstory of this poor woman. Try the big one.
We'll start with these. Any information on fables in our community will be somewhere in these books.
So look, there's actually Bigby right there.
Me.
The huntsman.
And him.
The woodsman?
Yep. And his axe.
Which is magic, by the way. Little Red Riding Hood. He seems kind of sweet.
And the two of them. I wonder what the story was.
There's Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
You're getting warmer. But that's me.
Yeah, dwarves. Less said about that, the better.
Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and happier days. And her man, Beast.
Funny.
Colin and his brothers.
So there's the actual symbol there. Once we click on that, it might trigger the cutscene, so I just don't want to click it right there. That would be the prostitute there. That's her boyfriend, the charming prince who rescued her from her father, who was probably having sexual relations with his daughter.
Ichabod Crane. Scared shitless.
What's that?
Your boss. His finest moment. Hard to understand how he ended up running this place.
Well, maybe it's time that changed.
There's Toad and Badger. As we know, we've seen Toad. We won't actually see Badger.
Nice hat. I haven't seen Badger around for a while.
He likes his privacy, I think.
Wish Toad would like his a bit more.
So this would be the symbol.
I've seen this before. This symbol on the man's clothes, it's the same as the rings.
Could be her father, or husband. This has most of the emblems of the old days, and usually what family they come from. If it's in here, we'll have her name.
So we have to identify what it looks like, find it in here, and then use another book to get the backstory behind it, because it will tell us the name.
Great.
What?
I can't read any of this shit.
I can help.
Yeah, thanks.
We look out for each other.
Don't overdo it. Buffkin, translate.
An exquisite design from the good china of Toad Hall.
Mr. Toad?
He probably wrote this in himself.
I don't know what language this is. Probably Latin, possibly some European language. There are a couple of European languages. Like, they found a book in a language that no one can understand. So this could be it, you know. There it is there. I want to go back. This will show you some more stuff. That's actually her there, by the way.
What's it say about that?
It says bricklebit in an older elvish hand.
What's bricklebit?
A magic word.
What's it do?
Makes animals shit gold.
Huh. There you go.
This looks familiar.
Yes, from the Axe of the Woodsman, a druid blessing, actually.
Someone blessed that thing?
I only translate.
What's that?
It reads, Mark of the House of the Frog Prince.
Not quite who I'm looking for.
That looks like, you know, the sword, King Arthur's sword. So that's it there, the ring. This looks like Robin Hood's arrow. Yep, there it is there. Sorry, the controls are really weird in this book.
This is the one. Where's this symbol from? Which family or story?
That's an odd one. Family name? Alerairau? I'll go look it up.
Alerairau. That means every kind of fur in German.
Donkey skin.
Yes. What does it say?
Donkey skin girl, also known as donkey skin. Also known as ass skin. Prefers to go by the name Faith. Poetic?
Buffkin, we don't need the commentary.
The story of Donkey Skin. There was once a great king with a beautiful queen. The queen grew ill and had her husband promise to only marry the most beautiful girl in the kingdom. After a long search, it became clear that the only woman in the land that could match her beauty was... his daughter, Faith. She had a magic cloak made from the skin of her father's prized donkey that would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom. Eventually, she married a prince who could see past the magic cloak and knew her true beauty. And they lived happily ever after. Should I mark it, Miss Snow?
Yes. Please. And what's her husband's name?
Lawrence. Prince Lawrence.
We got what we came for.
Yeah.
Her name's Faith. She was married to Prince Lawrence. I mean, that's more than
Her name was Faith.
Yeah.
We should talk to the husband.
You think he did it?
For some time.
No, I don't. But we need to let him know about his wife.
So the game just really took a bad twist, a dark turn, if you will. Yeah, it turns out this king wanted to marry, and probably did marry, his own daughter, and was having sexual relations with her, because being the king, he probably didn't have consorts or concubines or anything like that. So yeah, if the king wanted sex after the death of his wife, so he was having sexual relations with his daughter, because there was simply no other options for this man. I think we leave now. I've already picked up the card.
Tarot cards. Jack brought them back from Appalachia. Who knows where they were before then? Or what he did to get them.
Oh, right, we can use the mirror now, and... oh, we can actually try the tarot card in the actual mirror. Okay, cool.
You know what this means?
Tarot is a backwards art. I wouldn't put too much stock in its wisdom, Bigby.
Not when you've been so helpful.
Prevision's muddy. I'm as clear as a window.
Talk.
Mirror, mirror, blah blah able, blah 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 about this fable.
Of which fable do you wish to know?
Prince Lawrence, Faith's father. Okay, let's go Faith's father.
Show me Faith's father, the old king. Guess that crosses him off the suspect list.
Just a bunch of arrows, so yeah, he's been dead for some time. Yeah, we saw arrows in the ground, so that obviously, that could indicate a live execution. Viva arrows hundreds of years ago.
Show me Faith.
Through powerful magic, her whereabouts concealed. Unfortunately for you, these lips are sealed.
Once again, that phrase.
These lips are sealed. It's not my choice of phrasing, Bigby. It's simply the way this has to be.
Basically, the magic spell permits no one to actually talk about the magic spell. The only thing they can say is, these lips are sealed.
He's a prince, I think. Show me Prince Lawrence. What's he been doing? Where is this?
Where's what?
Do you know where Prince Lawrence lives?
If he's a prince, probably relocated in the South Bronx. Yellow building, red window shutters?
Red frames.
Yep, that's the one. I can take us there.
Nobody right now.
Anything we can use?
Yeah, that'll have to do for now.
Come on, we're going over there. Sorry, I have to get that. Hello, Woodland's business office. Yes, He is. Hold on. Bigby, it's for you.
For me?
Bigby, it's me, Toad. You there? What do you want? Bigby, shit. Listen, right, there's a bloke upstairs going through all the woodsman's things. Get over here, Bigby, before he... Oh, wait, hang on. Oi, shit. Hey!
What was that about?
Hard to say. Something going on over at Toad's place.
What about Faith's husband?
I don't know, I couldn't really tell. But he could be in trouble. And we should go there anyway to search her apartment. Toad might have to wait.
Whenever you're ready.
So we have to choose. That's the thing about this game, is that you have to choose between going to Toad, where we know that a suspect is right now, who's going through the woodsman's things, probably looking for, you know, evidence of Faith. Well, actually, I know exactly what's going on. He is, in fact, looking for something that Faith may be stashed there at some point. As well as, or we have to choose between going to Prince Lawrence's apartment where...
Did Toad say who was there? Was it the woodsman?
I don't know, it's possible. Whoever it was, it didn't seem like Toad was happy to see him.
Well, maybe Prince Lawrence can wait.
Yeah, he didn't see him. He could use some help, too.
Well, where to first?
Big shit. Listen, right, there's a bloke upstairs going through all the woodsman's things.
You think he did it? What's her husband's name?
Lawrence. Prince Lawrence.
Toad's apartment. So we could catch...
Bigby,
this guy here, which by the way is Tweedledum from Alice in Wonderland.
He did it?
Or
What's her husband's
Actually,
name?
I think it's Tweedledee.
Lawrence. Prince Lawrence.
We're going to go to Prince Lawrence's apartment because we can save...
You think he did it? What's her...
We need to tell him about his wife. He deserves to know.
You're right.
Again,
And Toad's a tough... Toad. He can probably handle himself for a few hours.
We'll have to.
I don't want to stay here any longer than we have to, so let's just pick an approach and stick to it, okay? Just humor me.
We're here to question Lawrence. Bump him up on the suspect list or cross him off entirely.
Okay.
What is it?
I just don't think he did it.
In cases like these, isn't it usually the husband?
For Mondays, maybe, but this is different.
True. Very, very true. Okay, let's do this thing. If you will, please let me in.
Lawrence, you in there? Hey, open up! It's Bigby. I need to talk to you.
No such luck. Window's slightly ajar.
Hey! Hey! All right, we'll try this out.
Guess we're out of options. Come on, help me up.
Snow gets in so delicately, it's so funny.
Oh god. We're too late. That makes two Fables dead. We need to figure out what the hell is going on here. Who would do this to them?
I don't know, Snow.
Mail is piling up. Blood.
Still a little sticky.
So it hasn't dried. That's what he's trying to say.
When do you think that was taken?
Before all this.
Basically, things have just been going downhill. What money they had left over from all their, past has basically been spent trying to survive in the concrete jungle. And things have not gone according to plan. Yeah, so Fabletown is basically broke. And the Fables are living in, basically just struggling to survive. There are only a few that are actually doing well. Bullet casing. Pull this down. Murphy bed. I've never seen a Murphy bed in real life. Never have. Always wanted to see one though. Always wanted to sleep on one, but never actually seen one. My dear Faith.
Stuck to the bed a little. My dearest Faith, I never meant to hurt you, and I cannot endure knowing that I have. This was for the best. I'll see you again. Love, your devoted Lawrence.
I don't think he knows if Faith is actually dead or not. Basically,
I should know
he's
his
just...
face. There are so few of us. I should know his face. Oh my god, Bigby, he's alive!
What are you doing here?
Let's get you back up.
Oh, what are you doing here? What's going on?
We found you here, in your chair with what we thought was a fatal injury. We should call Swinehart, have him take a look at you.
Wait a second on that, Snow. You know who I am?
Yes.
Good. I have a few questions.
What's this about?
When was the last time you saw your wife, Lawrence?
I don't know. A few weeks ago. She came by to get some things. That's what she said. But I think it was so she could leave some money. I didn't find it till later. We've been separated for some time now.
Lawrence, what did you do?
I made a decision. For us. It felt like the only way out. So... I shot myself in the heart. Oh, thought I'd be dead by now. It hurts like fucking hell.
Your heart's actually a little more to the center. Probably had a lung.
Great. At least, that's how I think it happened. Things are a little fuzzy. Thought it was a bad dream.
Why did you do it, Lawrence?
I did it because I was ashamed. I couldn't live with myself, knowing I had done that to her. I did what I could to keep her away, but she still worries about me. She comes by, makes sure I'm okay. I'm a fucking burden. I'm useless. I don't want her to have to worry about me anymore. She's better off without me being here to drag her down. She deserves that. She's been through a lot. I just wish I could have done better by her. She's always been there for me. Go away. Just fucking go away.
Someone heard a gunshot, and we're following up on it.
You're following up on a gunshot from a week ago?
Hey, we're a little backed up at the office.
Huh.
He's been there for a week.
This isn't about a gunshot. This is about faith. Isn't it?
Lawrence,
Do you?
Are you expecting anyone? I'll see who it is.
No, wait. We need to know why whoever's out there is breaking in. I need your help.
What do I do?
Just play dead.
What?
Trust me. You can't move and you're conditioned anyway, so just stay still. The second we figure out what they're here for, Bigby will arrest them. Think about your wife.
That would be Tweedledum. Ugh, this thing's always looking around. What is he looking for?
I don't know who that is. Just stay. Hey!
Door wedge.
Stay here!
No!
Oh, there was something there. Oh, there's something leaning on the door which jammed it, which is why Bigby got stuck. That's what happened there.
Hey! Stop! Leave me alone!
That guy's really big and fat. Catch him, no problem. Alright, so see a redhead guy hanging around constantly. guy got shot a week ago. He got shot a week ago, and he's been there for a week because Fables are like next to indestructible. So he's just been there, sitting there, you know, getting in and out of consciousness for a bloody week. He hasn't been able to move. That's what he said. He said
Ease
it was
up,
like a
Bigby.
bad dream.
We're on the same side here. You son of a bitch. Make me run after you. Why?
Why?
Did you run?
A picture of a
What?
on the wall that says why.
Why did you run?
Fuck, man. Because you chased after me. The fuck was I supposed to do? You're looking for the woodsman, right? My employer is looking to ask him a few questions too.
What were you doing back there?
Checking out the guy who was married to the girl. Seemed a good place to start. Tracking down leads.
What kind of leads?
Oh, I can't tell you that. It's confidential. Sorry. Sure you understand.
Nope. Can't say that I do. Come on, you're coming with me.
This could have been easy.
Don't worry. It still is. Come on.
Dumb.
Dumb? Yeah, it is. Look, it'd be much easier for you
No, I'm D. He's dumb.
Tweedledee and Tweedle dumbass knocked me the fuck out.
You almost looked peaceful.
to... Yep.
Except you're lying in a dirty alley.
Yep.
With an open wound on the back of your head.
Yep. Just leave me here.
He's like, oh, big.
Come on, get up. We should check in on Toad. See if there's anything there that can get us back on the trail.
I'm going to look on eBay right now to see how much these Fable comics cost. Last time I checked, because I've been to a couple of comic book shops down in the big city, they were a little bit overpriced. Fables.
And we ended up going out the window, and I landed on Toad's car.
You guys made a real mess.
Yeah. Looks worse in the day.
I don't think anybody's here.
We came all this way for nothing. All right, son. All right, he's gone. He's left. It's over now.
Actually, they seem pretty cheap. At least on eBay, anyway. I'm seeing ones that are here for like $4, and that includes postage and handling. Man, I love eBay.
Is that his son?
Toad's? I think.
Be nice in there, okay?
Hey, Toad. You in there? Bigby! And Miss White! Surely you didn't come all this way just for my bother? Sorry, Bigby. It's embarrassing to have to admit, but I thought there was someone else in Woody's place. There wasn't, though. Not when I checked. Nothing but a leaky drain pipe. Imagination must have got the best of me. So, you know, false alarm. Sorry for dragging Miss White into this.
What's going on?
What do you mean? Nothing's going on, Bigby. I don't know what you mean. Truly. False alarm is all. Sorry.
Is your son in there?
He's fine, Miss White. Just stung his little toe. Better swimmer than walker, just like his dad.
Wanna...
So, I guess you'll be taking off now. No need to hang around here anymore. I mean, I'm sorry you came all the way here for nothing. but it was nothing, really. I just don't want to waste your time, is all. But all right. Have a seat. Have a cup of tea. Whatever you like.
TJ? Are you alright? There you are. I don't mean to intrude, but Flycatcher said you had a pretty awesome insect collection, and I was wondering if you could, perhaps, let me see it?
It has a weevil.
Cool.
Just mind the upholstery while you're looking for nothing.
Yeah, sure thing.
It seems that Toad is really into racing. He's got pictures of cars, the wallpaper is, well, you know, those flags, those checkered flags. And yeah, he's just got pictures of cars everywhere. There's hubcaps everywhere. He's got a really thing for racing cars. You see a broken lamp, smashed lamp, examine.
How'd this happen?
Fucking hell. Damn thing must have fell off the table.
Uh-huh. The lamp just fell off the table.
Well, the boy was faffing about, playing salts and saltfish. Who knows with the lad?
See, it couldn't have fallen off the table here because both outlets are being used. So why would you have a lamp on the table that isn't plugged in? That indicates that the lamp was somewhere else on another table and was thrown there.
Your lock's busted too. This place is falling apart.
Eh?
The lock. It looks like somebody kicked in the door.
Oh, for Christ's sakes, the fucking lock's been busted for weeks, mate. Right, it's just like everything else in this bloody building.
Blood there, bloody poker. Scratch marks.
There's some marks here on the windowsill. And what's that about?
No real reason. Just last night, when I'd come out, I was in a downright tizzy, mate, as you would be. And I plumb forgot the keys to this place. And I had to climb in through the bloody window.
Really?
Scared Junior half to death. You heard the new Shakin' Stevens album yet? If you're gonna say something, out with it.
Junior was home. Why didn't he let you in?
It was the middle of a sodding night, Big P. I'm supposed to wake him because his jammy daddy didn't remember to check his pockets.
So if you're wondering what's going on, someone came in through that door, was harassing Toad looking for something, and then left via the window. Fresh blood.
Did you cut yourself coming in the window?
Why? Is that...
It's blood. Still fresh.
Oh, well, I cut me hand. Ran around like a tit trying to pick out a wrap. Must have got some on the furnishments.
Sounds painful.
Oi! Don't you go mother-henning now. The wound didn't sit very long, you know. Perks of being a fable, I suppose. And a frog.
You know what's funny? I don't know what he looks like as human. There's no pictures of him being a human.
There's more blood over here.
On the poker?
Yeah. What happened?
Oh, well, that's how it happened, didn't it? I was poking the coals and it slipped a bit. Sliced up in my foot like a seashell. Looked like a shit ugly thing. Okay, Sheriff, now what?
Wait, you dropped it on your foot? You told me before that you cut your hand.
Yeah, no, I did cut my hand. I cut my hand first, and that made me drop the damn thing on my foot. Ruinous flip of events, really. Oh my God, will you not make a big faff out of this? There's nothing to solve here, Sheriff. I'm telling you everything that happened. Why don't you believe me? I mean, things happen, you know.
This apartment's a goddamn mess, Toad. Looks like after a struggle, or a fight. And I don't know why you cover for it. But I know you're lying about something.
But I'm not...
And you're just gonna make it worse for yourself the longer you keep up the act.
I'm not bullshitting you. Honest.
We'll see.
There's still one more bit of evidence, and then we have everything. Here we are, the dust ring where the lamp was. The door's busted, which indicates that he broke through the door. He wouldn't need to bust it to leave. So he broke through the door, came in, threw the lamp, hit Toad over the head with the thing, because he was looking for something. Something that belonged to Faith. And it wasn't in the woodsman's room. In fact, at one point it was in the woodsman's room, and Toad brought it out as sort of compensation for the damages that the huntsman did, or the woodsman did.
More blood?
No, just a clean space in the dust. Did you move something?
Oh, maybe one of Junior's toys or something. I mean, who knows?
That broken lamp used to be here, right? Just tell me what happened.
Nothing happened, mate. Nothing! And why did the lamp have to be there, of all the blooming pointless inquiries? It's my own place. Don't you think I'll know what happens in it?
Because the lamp was always over here, Toad. It was over here, and now it's there. The space in the dust is from where you moved
I
it.
did some refiguring. Who fucking cares? Bloody hell, mate. Come on, get off with this. Bigby, come on. I'm begging for mercy over here, old boy. I was looking forward to a nice afternoon. Just me and me son, and you've taken up enough of a day with all this sniffing around at me private belongings. I'm sorry I called, really I am. But will you please just bugger off?
Not yet.
Not yet? No one fought anyone, Bigby. There wasn't any scrap. So when? When are you gonna leave? I mean, I feel like I'm on trial here. In my own bloody home.
You are.
It's not seemly.
When? When you start telling me the truth, Toad.
But I've told you the truth, mate. Jesus Christ, what more do you want? I cut me end. I broke the lamp.
Toad, these stories have made no sense. You didn't cut yourself on the poker. You didn't forget your keys. You want to tell me what's going on?
She doesn't think much of me, I don't think.
Oh, I wouldn't necessarily say that. Progress? Mr. Toad, you're bleeding.
Take off the hat.
It was that butcher, a Tweedle, Dum or D. You gotta strip them down to their johnnies before you can tell which is which. He come bulging in, screaming about something the woodsman had. Or thought he had, I don't know. He tore up the place, beat me up when I said I didn't have it. And if you had come in when I asked you to, maybe he wouldn't have had the nerve to strong-arm me boy.
He hurt Toad Jr. How awful.
What the hell does he care? It's always the same with you, isn't it, Bigby? If I'm in trouble, need help, if I call about something, you always take a livelong day to get here. What if he done something worse, eh? I'm tired of feeling trivial, mate. A lot of us are.
We're sorry, TJ. Really. We were lucky it didn't go any further.
Whoops.
Do you know what he was looking for?
I have no idea. I would have told you. I wanted to, really, I did. But he said if word of this ever got back to him, if he ever thought you knew, or Miss White, he'd come back and kill my boy. I even tried to give the bastard a coat. He wouldn't take it.
Whose coat?
The girl.
Dad borrows things from people who live here. Sometimes.
Borrows? I don't steal nothing. Turn around here would astonish you, mate. I merely repossess what's been left behind.
Well, we'll be taking the coat now. If she has next of kin, family, anyone.
All right. Fetch him the fur.
Okay, so they weren't after the coat. They were after something else.
Fine bit of dress
what
it
it
is.
was.
No, I wouldn't wear it outside.
Wait.
Okay, there's a note. Mysterious object.
It's an envelope.
Is this what he was after?
Fucking hell, of course there is. For my luck, it's a map to some bloody doubloons.
It's addressed to Prince Lawrence. What do you want to do with it?
I'm sorry, Faith.
What could she have been sorry for?
I don't know. But maybe Lawrence does.
Well, it's been quite a surprising day for all of us, hasn't it? I'd see you out, but I'm afraid of dripping any more blood in the place.
It was very nice talking to you, TJ.
Thanks. See ya.
And don't worry about what happened earlier. Just feel better, okay?
And if you're looking for the woodsman, try down at the Trip Trap.
Does it always go that smoothly?
Not often.
So, split a cab?
Sure. I can only go to the Trip Trap for now anyway.
Not because of what Toad said.
Hopefully the woodsman's there. Or, I don't know. Someone who will know where to find him. It's my best lead.
Our only lead, really.
When you put it that way.
So Bigby was elected to be the sheriff of Fabletown because he is just simply someone to be feared. He is massively strong and, you know, demands authority and respect from the bad wolf.
Every time I think I'm getting a handle on what's going on, things just get more complicated. It feels like we're always a step behind.
The woodsman is the only lead we've got, and he was one of the last people to see Faith alive. Getting some answers out of him will start to clear things up.
I hope you're right. Bigby, be honest with me. Who do you think did this? I know it's still early, but I just feel a step behind.
Faith was in trouble, afraid of someone. I need to find out who. Might be whoever she was working for.
I'm right.
There's still a lot of questions. We find the woodsman, figure out what he knows, and go from there.
Makes sense. That's probably the best approach.
I'm right about that, but there's a lot more to it than that. Basically, Faith was getting out. She had found a way to get out and was going to leave. She had been saving money, putting it aside. Thanks for helping, great job.
Thanks
I
for
wish
you.
there was... Sorry.
Go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, it's nothing. I just...
There was actually a lot of rumors for The Wolf
Seeing
Among
all
Us
this
2 to come
today,
out at some point.
There are fables that are struggling worse than I'd imagined. We pay so much attention to the residents of the woodlands. You forget there's a whole community out there to serve. To have to turn to prostitution. I wish there was more we could do. This isn't how I thought it would be. But Crane runs things his own way.
Then you should do something about it. You are in a position to make a difference.
Obviously, you don't know what I do all day. Right now, I'm the gatekeeper, making sure none of these disenfranchised folks are, as he puts it, wasting his time.
If you really want to help, you'll figure out a way.
I don't know. It's just a broken system. The fables who walk in through the back door like Bluebeard, we have all the time in the world for them. You try and come in through the front door, through the proper channels, asking for anything, needing help. Well, I turn you away.
Wow, that really is
Now
a broken
things are
system.
worse off than they've ever been.
Well, that's not true.
Right. We've had it worse, but not by much. Maybe this isn't for me. I thought public service was pure. A way to help.
You should get out of there. If it's as bad as you say it is, maybe there are better ways to get things done outside of the system.
It's something I have to consider. Never took you for a quitter.
We're not talking about me.
Maybe you should handle this one.
Yeah, maybe I should.
She's afraid to get out. 3 apples. 3 apples cab company.
Big
New
B.
York Broadway kid. 3 apples.
Just be careful, please.
The same goes for you.
I will.
Okay, this is the trip trap. The woodsman should actually be here. Funny thing is, there was in fact a rumor going out there was going to be a Wolf Among Us 2 at some point a few years back. Never happened. Yeah, it just simply never happened. Like many rumors like that, most video game rumors, most of them are in fact incorrect, horrifically incorrect as well. They always say there's a second one or DLCs, and most of the time they do not release them.
What do you want, Sheriff?
I'm looking for the woodsman.
Well, he's not here. So I guess you can go now.
Look, I'm not even gonna ask where he is now, okay? I just want to know the last time he was here. That's all.
Who?
Gold.
I'm being nice, so try again.
He hasn't been here for a few weeks. No, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, he hasn't been here in a while, if he's been here at all, which... I don't know.
Dragonwing, that band in the background. We've seen that a few times.
Don't let him tell you what to do. You're your own woman.
Well, this is me talking, Bigby. Fuck off.
That's a nice tattoo she's got. Never seen a tattoo like that before. It's like it was made of ink, but the ink has become saturated with water and spread. That's really, really cool. But minus gold beer. There's a lot of like fable things. There's like Huff and Puff cigarettes and Big Red cigarettes. That's actually a picture of the woodman right there. They're like the people. her favourite customers. Cash only. Free beer tomorrow. I didn't even know they had cards back in the 80s. Oh, it could be Czech. GR, K, and WD, which I think is a woodsman. Good eggs. Glenn. I don't know who Glenn is. I can actually look him up in the Book of Fables. Book of Fables. Here we go. See if we can find Glenn. So all of these unlocked. Here he is here. This guy here is actually this guy. He's using a glamour to change himself. Glendale Drifter. Glendale just wants to be left alone. In the old days, he terrorized Mead halls, but lately he can be found occupying a stall in various quaint, dumpy bars around New York. He hates the noise of the city, but must work there to afford his glamour. Despite his grief-bearing, he's fiercely loyal to those who've learned to offer him the space and silence he desires. Talking to him is like watching a time bomb tick down. It's only a matter of time. He's just some big-ass monster. As I said before, these fables require this spell called glamour to make them look human. So he's that big, ugly white thing, and he looks like that, as well as her. She's actually a troll. Anyway, we're just going to start interacting with things now until we can finally pull up enough evidence to show that he's been here. Okay, let's just start interacting with crap. Let's take a look at the cigarette machine over here. Huff and Puff. Apparently that brand is so cheap that Big B's the only one who actually purchases it. It's like, you know that this is Big B cigarettes because he's just so, you know, cheap. He doesn't have any money because we gave it to the prostitute. Wouldn't mind a pickled egg. You know, I've never seen like a big ass jar like this of pickled eggs, nor would I know anyone who would actually eat one.
Let me solve the mystery for you. They're pickled eggs.
Oh, I know what they are. I'm just trying to figure out why anyone would eat this.
That dragon wing, that might be Sir Arthur. He may have been the one who had the sword. I'm just thinking that out loud. Free beer tomorrow. Tomorrow's a relative term. He'll never be here. Matchbook.
A lot of these walk out the door?
Yeah, it's called advertising.
So obviously the
You get a refund?
Fuck you. A word's getting out.
Apparently this is one of the oldest bars in New York, believe it or not. And no one knows it. Half empty glass.
Whose is that?
Someone who left.
Someone like the guy I'm looking for?
No, I'm telling you. I haven't seen him for a couple days.
Pictures.
He a regular?
I don't know who you're talking about.
The one with the bald head and the beard.
Never seen him.
And she is going all out. A half empty glass there. The picture of him over there. If we take a look over here.
You guys playing right now?
Nah.
A lot of stools in this place. But there's only one right next to you.
You gonna order something? Or you just here to bother my customers? You know what I mean.
Give me a Midas Gold.
You want a lime?
No.
Well, I don't got any anyway.
Think that's funny?
Yep. Think it's fucking hilarious.
It was alright. Come on, guys. I don't want to be here. You don't want me here. The sooner you answer my questions, the sooner I'll be out of here.
Like, oh, shit.
Ollie, you're out of paper towels and,
Just gonna sit down without saying hello?
You and me been going at it for hundreds of years. I'm through fighting.
Well, Woody, that makes two of us. You're in luck. I decided to switch seats. I just want to talk. This doesn't have to go like this.
Maybe he don't want to talk to you.
Why don't we let him tell me that?
It's okay, Gren.
It's funny. Just a minute ago, no one seemed to know who you were.
Yeah, well, everyone knows you. Big bad wolf. Now I'm the bad guy and you're a sheriff. What kind of fucking world is that, huh?
Not exactly comfortable with it either, but hey, you play the hand you're dealt.
Well, some folks are forced to play with shit.
That's a lovely image.
Guess you want to know about the girl.
Amongst other things, sure.
I'd walked past her place for weeks. She didn't look like it. She had money. I was sure of it. She wouldn't put up any kind of fight. I was gonna rob her. And the night I finally get up the nerve to do it, there you are, fucking things up for me. You were just in the wrong place at the wrong time. I wasn't there to save her.
What are you talking about exactly?
Red Riding Hood, her grandmother. I was there to rob him. But when I showed up, you were already there, lying in the bed. I only saved her because I thought she might give me a reward. But she didn't give me shit. Except a bunch of people thinking I'm something I ain't. I played along as I could. Only thing I managed to get from it was a free drink every now and again. Not a good that did.
I already know this story, Woody.
You should. You were there.
I'm not talking about Red Riding Hood. I'm here about Faith. She was murdered.
What? Faith? Who's that?
The girl you were beaten on this morning.
No. I was here. I swear.
It doesn't look good when a girl you were just smacking around shows up dead hours later.
She's dead? Bigby, listen, I'm a piece of shit, okay? I know that. I hit that girl, I did. I shouldn't have, but I didn't kill her. You believe me, right? They're gonna string me up, Bigby. Like You said it looks fucking bad. It looks really bad, but I didn't do it.
He was here. That's the fucking truth, Sheriff.
You see? Bigby, please. You can't. They'll throw me down the witching well. That's what they'll do. And I didn't do it. You know that. Hey, stop! This isn't what I want.
Oh, shut the fuck up, Woody! Shit ain't just about you. It's about this fucking lapdog. Only comes sniffing around this part of town when the rich fucks in the woodlands need a shakedown. Ain't that right, Bigby?
It's not like that. You're barking.
It's not like that. There are problems with the way things go, I get it. But that's got nothing to do with what's happening right now.
Holly's sister goes missing. No one gives two shits about her. Paperwork, waiting rooms, and that bitch Snow White looking right past me, then ushering me out the fucking door.
Anyone tell you you've got a big fucking mouth?
Oh, it gets bigger.
Oh, good.
Should have walked out of here when you had the chance.
Come on, you're scaring the lady.
Don't worry about me.
Opened up a fraction of his power, a very small fraction, and he's just completely dominating.
He's had enough.
It just goes to show that Bigby is insanely powerful. That was a very, very small fraction of his true power. He hasn't unleashed it. In the final episode, he will actually, you know, go full wolf on us. But right now, he's just showing a little bit of hair and eyes. That's really all he did. Just a tiny little fraction of what he did.
Whiskey. Double.
Shit. It's not like you were gonna pay for it anyway.
Don't even think about it.
Is this the type of treatment I can expect if I let you take me in?
No. If you come quietly, you'll be treated with respect. But if it turns out that you killed that girl, well, you know what that means.
Alright, I got $100 for the first bloke that can tell me something about a girl named... Fuck.
Oh, shit. We've got to pick between Woodsman and Tweedledum. Or Tweedledee. I'm going after Tweedledee. Tweedledum. Hopefully it's Tweedledumbass.
Fuck, man! That's not necessary!
Shit.
He's the one you want, not me!
Your brother won't be saving you this time. Come on. You're under arrest.
I told you I didn't do it!
And you got nothing to worry about. Do anything stupid, and I'll throw you down the witching well myself.
So that's the end of episode 1. I'm going to continue on until episode 2, but wow, yeah, we saw Snow dead. She's been decapitated in...
We had something very special.
Where's your brother?
Fuck you! Give me one good reason I should tell you anything.
Where's the rest of her?
Serial killer.
Oh my.
A serial killer? Oh God, and it's one of us?
Wait! The woodsman's still walking the streets.
We've got to put a lid on this.
If you can't manage it, I'll find someone who can.
I found out where she's been staying.
I know she's here. You must have seen her. What are the two of you hiding?
Thanks. Not saying anything.
Doesn't matter. Maybe you just want to punish someone. We can arrange that.
What did you do?
Friend on friend. At the end of the end.
Jesus Christ, baby. Is that you?
Next episode, Smoke in Mirrors. Okay, did you give Faith your money? You and 46.5% of players gave Faith your money. Did you tell Beast the truth about Beauty? You and 23.1% of players lied and said that you hadn't seen Beauty. Where did you decide to go first? You and 43.4% of players went to Prince Lawrence's before helping Toads. What happened to Prince Lawrence? You prevented Lawrence's death. Who was your prime suspect? You and 20.4% of players pointed the finger at Face Pimp. Who did you arrest? When it came down to the wire, you and 51.6% of players chose Tweedledee. Made sure that Tweedledee didn't get away. Okay, so his name is Tweedledee. I should have recognised by the blood spatter on his collar. Tweedledum didn't have it. So that was really fun. I think there's 4 episodes. I really, really, really wish that they would create the second part of the game. You know, they would create a second game, or at least another game pertaining to the same universe, because it's just so many different, you know, fables, and they've all got different lives, and they could whip out some of the comics and, you know, choose another story, just like in The Walking Dead, because The Walking Dead video game is based on the comic books, just like fables.
Do something, Bigby, before he completely tears up the place.
Whoa, 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 hey, hey!
You've got something on your face.
Fuck are you talking about, you stupid
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Please, Bigby. Promise me you won't tell Beast you saw me.
I promise.
Thank you for trusting me.
Have you seen my wife? Have you seen Beauty?
Come with me.
Don't interrupt me, Miss Snow!
You asked me a question.
Don't change the subject. You are to blame for this unpleasantness, Miss Snow.
No, I'm D. He's dumb.
So I tried to skip it, but I can't skip it.
But he said if word of this ever got back to him, if he ever thought you knew, or Miss White, he'd come back and kill my boy.
I'm looking for the woodsman.
Well, he's not here.
Ollie, you're out of paper towels, and they're gonna string me up, Bigby. Like you said, it looks fucking bad. It looks really bad, but I didn't do it.
Alright, I got $100 for the first bloke that can tell me something about a girl named...
Fuck, man!
This fucking lapdog. He comes sniffing around this place with the rich fucks in the woodlands need a shakedown. Ain't that right, Bigby?
Now things are worse off than they've ever been.
Well, that's not true.
Right. We've had it worse, but not by much.
Horse Snow. She was that part.
You're making this more difficult than it has to be. If you just cooperate and answer the questions, you can go home. Maybe get some sleep. How are you feeling? I know it's been a long night for you. You look like you could use some rest.
I'll be better when I find who did this, which I can't do while sitting in here.
We all want the same thing here, Bigby. Look, I know what you must be going through. Really, I do. But I could use your cooperation.
You don't know anything.
If you did, you wouldn't be sitting here talking to me. You'd be talking to the piece of shit that did this.
Well, you stonewalling me like this isn't helping either of us, so why don't you cut the shit and... I'm trying to help you, Bigby.
All that must be state-of-the-art technology.
What is it with you cops? Always trying to empathize with people. I know this must be hard for you. Do you? Do you fucking know? Have you had a friend killed and their head left at your fucking doorstep? No? Didn't think so. Your nose is bleeding. You look nuts right now. You realize that, right? It's kind of hard to take this seriously with that all over your face. It's weird. Detective Brannigan?
I'm Detective Brannigan.
Yeah. I know. I just said that. Is there something...
Do you hear that? Please. Please. I'm sorry. Just make it stop, please.
Boom. Sorry about that, guys. I just had a phone call there.
We have to go, now.
What are you doing here?
You should be thanking me. It's just a memory wipe spell. Very expensive, but it works. The whole station will forget the last 24 hours and everything they saw at the Woodlands. Well, hurry up.
You know, they couldn't do something like that in today's society. What about her notepad? They need to grab everything. Everything. I suppose that they've already got little informants just running around grabbing everything, even remotely related to the case.
Thanks for bailing me out.
Certainly. We found Tweedledee chained up to a post. That was your doing, correct?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know why you detained him. Dee was at the Trip Trap when Snow was left at the Woodlands, so he couldn't possibly be involved in this mayhem.
Bluebeard's currently interrogating him, and he hasn't said anything useful.
And, Bigby, we have to tread carefully here. We can't implicate an innocent man, and people are already worried about your conduct.
He's working for somebody, and whoever it is wants him snooping around every crime scene I've looked at.
That doesn't necessarily mean they're involved in the murders.
I know what you're thinking, Bigby. It's been one full night and a slice of morning, and I already miss her too. You know, I never get more homesick than when one of us dies. And now, for it to be Snow, I've never been good with these sorts of things. I just can't believe this is really happening.
Yeah. It's hard.
It's like him and Crane are actually having a human
Our
moment
stories
together.
used to be so simple. We had a beginning, a middle, and an end. But ever since we moved to this awful city, everything's gotten so confused. Did she, give any indication to what she was thinking? When you saw her last, I mean. I don't know why, but I'd like to know that she was... I guess fine, I suppose.
She just told me to be careful.
She was always fond of you, Bigby.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to say, Bigby. We have to put an end to this. It's been 2 murders in as many days. If we don't unearth our culprit, and soon, there will likely be another on our doorstep tonight.
I'll get it done.
Please, Bigby. For Miss White.
I got it.
Wow. He was pissed.
That's not a very good answer, is it? Come on. Just tell me what I want to know. It will make things a lot less painful for you. In theory.
Oh, were you planning on using that? I just thought you really liked rubbing your little sword.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Hello, Ichabod. Sheriff.
Bluebeard.
I was just chatting with our new friend.
You were supposed to wait for us to get back. I told you, if you want to be involved, you will do things my way. No violence!
Whatever you say, Ichabod.
Hello, Bigby.
I want answers, D.
Oh, goody.
Book of Fables. Let's look up Bluebeard while we're here. There he is, Bluebeard. Bluebeard married to escape the homelands with his riches intact and continues to be one of the wealthiest fables in New York. The fable government depends on his generous contributions, and he often uses his influence for his own benefit. As a former serial killer, he claims his days of decapitating his brides are over. But even if he was able to leave his violent ways in the homelands, that hasn't stopped him from making the occasional trip down Crooked Lane. And we got the Tweedles. Hired goons. The Tweedle brothers, Dum and Dee, are thugs for hire. They appear human, allowing them to carry out their contracts in the Monday world without drawing suspicion. They are as insatiable as they are ruthless.
Dee, I thought you wanted questions, and I was having so much trouble thinking of any good ones. Though I'd settled on, how's your head?
You see what I've been dealing with? What are you going to do about this, Bigby?
Shh. Do you think this is a joke? Snow White is dead.
Look, I didn't kill anyone.
And I'm supposed to just believe you.
You were with me when it happened, dummy.
I still have questions for you, D.
Sounds like a personal problem.
This is ridiculous.
Let him work. He's got more experience with these kinds of things.
Why were you at Toad's place?
Looking for a change of scenery.
I shouldn't have said that.
Thought I might move in. Had to take a look around first, of course. Make sure everything's up to code and whatnot.
I'm not fucking around here, D. Alright, D. Let's get to know each other.
This is getting old very quickly. What is it now, Bigby?
Look, I know it's unpleasant. You don't want to be here, right? I'm not trying to make things difficult for you. I just need you to cooperate. Once you've answered my questions, I'll let you go.
It would help if I wasn't strapped to a chair. Fair enough.
Just tell me what you were doing at Toad's place.
Look, Bigby, we're not on opposite sides here. My brother and I are trying to get to the bottom of things, same as you.
Your brother? Where was he last night?
I can't say. He could have been anywhere.
Take your best guess.
He didn't do it, if that's what you're thinking.
Then where is he?
No, I'm not sending you after my brother. Look, I answered your question. Can I get my stuff back now?
What did you find on him?
Oh, nothing of consequence, really.
Anyone can see this isn't work.
You just carry this around?
Always handy that way. It couldn't hurt, I guess.
Look, Bigby, this isn't going to work. Don't you want to find out what happened to those girls? To Snow White?
Let me handle this. So where's your brother?
Look, mate, I'd like to help. I would, but I can't tell you where he is. Last time I saw him, we split up and I went to find Faith. I don't know where he is now, but he didn't kill anybody. Just leave him out of this.
You went to find Faith's what?
Her apartment. I went to her apartment. That's no secret, you saw me.
No, there's more to it. You said you were trying to find something.
All right, D. What did you want from Faith?
Sorry, I can't help you. I'm not saying any more about it. Come on, Bigby. I'm saving that.
This is really... What's the point of this?
Here.
Yeah, all right. Want to see a trick?
Dick?
This is ridiculous. He's never gonna talk if you treat him like a fucking prince. What's next, Bigby? You gonna give him a massage? Offer him a nice steak dinner? Bluebeard? I've already heard your opinion.
That's enough from you, Bluebeard.
I don't believe this.
Come on, D. What did you want from Faith? Sweet girl like her.
Sweet? You think that girl was sweet? She was a fucking thief. Fucking sweet. Faith was plenty of things, but that ain't one of them. I mean, you know what she did for a living, right?
What did she steal?
I don't know. Just some dumb thing my boss was after.
Your boss?
What did she take? What did she take?
So let's talk about your boss, then.
You're gonna get me in trouble, Bigby. I can't answer any more of your questions.
You always carry this much cash?
I've got a lot of laundry to do this week. What's it to you?
I'm declaring a tax on uncooperative troublemakers.
Huh.
You taking out a loan? You might not like the interest on that.
You'll need to account for that. You can't just... There are procedures to be followed. We'll talk about it later.
Why don't you just tell me who you're working for?
Look, you're not a bad guy. I believe Beauty on that one. But I can't give you that information. That's where I gotta draw the line.
There's no way Beauty would associate with a scumbag like you.
What's wrong with me? You're telling me I ain't pretty enough? Yeah, we're real close.
I thought this was supposed to be a murder investigation, but you're treating this guy like a fucking house guest, Bluebeard! and not getting any answers from him this way. Snow White is dead. One of us. And you're going to let this ignorant shit walk out of here in one piece. Out of my way. I'll show you how it's done.
What the fuck? What do you think you're doing?
Teaching him a lesson. Now pay attention.
Stop this right now! You enjoying yourself?
Immensely.
No.
What's going on down here?
He's even freaking out too. He has no idea what the hell is going on.
Snow.
Yeah, so I clearly knew what was going on with Snow. I just didn't want to tell you on the off chance that you haven't played this game before. Snow is very much alive. Turns out the person who died is in fact another prostitute who was designed to look like Snow, as in used the glamour, special glamour, to make herself look like Snow. I was really hoping that they would release most video game rumors are in fact just rumors and never actually get made. Such as Portal 3, you know. I just hear so much about DLCs and, you know, sequels to games, but they just never, almost never happen. I really wish there was a Portal 3. I love the first two, especially the second one.
What the hell was going on down there, Bigby? Abusing a prisoner like that. I thought you could control yourself.
I didn't lay a hand on him. I wanted to do things the right way, but Bluebeard had other ideas. I tried to stop him, Snow.
Yeah.
I don't think she believes me.
You really scared us. If we'd just known you weren't actually dead...
I was working on this case. After our conversation in the taxi last night, I got a call from Toad. He said his son found a body. We thought it was Faith at the time. Getting her back here wasn't easy. But hopefully we'll find something on her to help us track down the killer. Or at least to figure out who she is.
I should have been there, Snow.
I tried calling the business office, but there was no answer. I couldn't find you, or anyone, so I took care of it.
Snow?
What is it?
I'm glad you're... not dead.
Me too. I just want to get to the bottom of this. I just feel like...
What is it?
I feel responsible in a way. She looked just like me. And maybe that's why she was killed.
And still does.
If someone wants you dead, at some point they'll realize they missed their target.
And they'll come looking for me. We just have to find out who did this. And why she was glamored to look like me. I mean, that's what it is, right? So, what's our next move?
I'll figure this out. Don't worry.
And what am I supposed to do? Sit around the business office twiddling my thumbs, waiting for the big bad wolf to solve all my problems?
That's not what I meant.
Well, then what did you mean? I told you, I'm tired of sitting around. I'm not going to be an errand girl for Crane anymore.
I just want you to be careful. I almost lost you once.
I'm not yours to lose.
Ouch.
I'm sorry. I know it's dangerous, but I'm not helpless. I can take care of myself. I've been doing it for centuries. TJ is waiting inside. He was so freaked out last night, he wouldn't tell us much. Even now, he just stops talking altogether after a certain point. He's pretty shaken up, though, so try not to be too, you know.
I can handle the kid.
Okay.
So there is a way to do it. You can get more information out of Toad's kid.
TJ's over there.
TJ.
I don't know if you want to talk to him first or after, but let me know when you're ready to see the body. I want to be there. Buffkin, do you have a second?
Of course, Miss Snow.
So yeah, we can get more information from TJ if we like really push him for answers, but it really upsets him, which we're not going to do. We're just going to ask what we can ask, and when he's had enough, he's had enough. Antacids. So this is Ichabod Crane's desk. It even has his name, IC, right there, and that apparently must be Snow's desk over there.
Well, that's appropriate. The moon. Usually this is about deception or confusion. But for me, well, who knows?
And
I hope you can find what you're looking for. Antacids. Maybe this has been harder on him than I thought.
perfume bottle.
Snow's perfume.
Lopa. Leopa.
I will get to the bottom of this. Beauty and Beast. Always putting on a show for each other. Seems like not much has changed between me and Woody. I meant what I said, Snow.
So, check out anyone who fits that profile. You might start with Bluebeard.
Right away, Miss Snow.
Are you ready to examine the body now?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! I almost forgot.
Come on.
Okay, so we're gonna go and examine the body, then we're gonna go talk to Toad. Wishing Well Chamber, the Woodland Building. Once again, it's just really hard to believe that this is under all of New York. So this is the Wishing Well. Well, this is the Wishing Well building. The Wishing Well is actually not too far away.
I didn't realize... I've never seen her face before now.
You gonna be okay? You don't have to stay.
I want to stay. I'll be fine. It's just a little strange. The glamour is so effective, it's invasive. But just do what you need to do.
So we're just going to go into the Book of Fables. Now we're in this room where the wishing well is kept. Here it is here. The wishing well. The wishing well is located in a chamber outside the woodland building, where it has been used to dispose of things never meant to be seen again. Dead fables are committed to its depths, as are most of the unredeemable criminals. No one is entirely sure what lies at the bottom of the well, nor indeed if a bottom of it at all. It is widely assumed to be a passageway to the final resting place. So, like, whatever the afterlife is, this is the wishing well is allegedly the direct path to it, but no one really knows what it is. All they know is whatever you put into the wishing well never comes back.
Track marks.
She used Mundy drugs?
Looks that way. Pretty heavily, too. I hear they only go for the legs if they've used up the veins in their arms, or if they're trying to hide the marks. Anyway, it means it's not a perfect match to your leg, unless...
Don't be ridiculous.
Rope marks.
She was tied up?
There were cinder blocks tied to her ankles.
Cinder blocks?
So she would sink.
Oh.
Her fist is clenched.
So she fought back?
No marks on the knuckles.
Oh.
Maybe she was grabbing something?
Maybe.
Rigor mortis.
What are you doing?
Only way to find out.
Jesus, Bigby. What is it?
Flowers.
Flowers?
Yeah.
A brooch.
That's weird. I don't wear a brooch like that.
Maybe it really belonged to her. Not part of the glamour.
Looks like something from the homelands. Buffkin, do you recognize these symbols?
No, nothing I've seen before.
Wait. If the glamour is supposed to make her look like me, shouldn't it be concealing things like track marks? That brooch, too. Why would it change everything else? I've never seen one this sloppy.
It might be a cheap one, just to get the job done.
The witches upstairs know what they're doing, that's why they cost so much. Unless someone is making glamours illegally?
It's not technically illegal, miss. It's not encouraged for sure, but there aren't any laws specifically forbidding it.
So there's some sort of black market for glamours?
One would assume so. I imagine anyone with access to the proper books and training could theoretically produce a glamour.
Yet another thing to worry about. Black market or not, it's a pretty good match. Look at that. The buttons aren't exact either. There's an extra one here.
So it's a 95% copy, not 100%, like glamours are supposed to do. Coat buttons. I think now we're going to actually check the deceased's lingerie to see if it matches.
You're right. These buttons are wrong. I wonder...
What?
Snow, do you mind if I, open her coat?
Bigby, just let me do it.
You still okay?
Sorry, that took longer than expected. What have you found out?
I haven't finished yet.
Well, get on with it then. We can't waste too much time here. The killer might be preparing another attack as we speak.
We should keep going.
Pocket. Hey.
Check her mouth. There might be a ribbon in there, like before. Anything?
Nothing.
Can you close her mouth? Thanks.
Neck.
Looks just like Faith's did.
But there was nothing in her mouth this time. Do you think it was done by the same person?
Hard to tell. Did Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
No. He said he wanted to run more tests.
Use this.
What is that?
It's your perfume.
How do you know what perfume I wear?
You can't fool this nose. Also, I saw the bottle on your desk. Looks like someone picked it out for her.
So, someone gave her instructions.
To make her look and smell like snow.
I've seen things like this before. It's definitely magic, though witches don't usually craft objects these days.
I don't think it's wise to fool around with that. It's some kind of black market magic. Who knows what it could do? We should have it looked at. Just to make sure it isn't dangerous. Don't you think?
You may be right. One way to find out.
What?
There's something in here.
How do we open it?
Might want to stand back if you're worried, Crane. I'm gonna try to open it. Something to do with these rings here.
Pretty simple. Just match the...
A deer. What does that mean? Oh.
Lock of hair and a picture. A rolled up picture. Is that part of the magic? It's like if you hold on to that thing, does that, you know, transforms you into...
Is that
person?
It's your hair.
Someone must have taken this from my apartment. I noticed it was missing, but I didn't think. This was the last picture I had of Rose and me. My sister and I don't talk much anymore.
Rose is her half-sister.
Who did this, Bigby?
She's a troll?
You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, she's a troll. Can we move on?
Who is she? That wasn't there before. Who do you think she is? I don't know many trolls, I'm afraid.
Should have left them all back in the homelands.
You don't mean that, do you?
There's a reason why he's
Maybe Holly knows.
The owner of the Trip Trap? No, she looks a little... Oh no.
What is it?
It's not Holly, it's... Her was reported missing, but I guess it just slipped through the cracks.
We have to go tell Holly.
Right. Who knows, she might know something about this. Who Lily was seeing.
Well, certainly another troll.
Do you want to talk to TJ first?
do.
I'd love to join you, but there's some business I need to attend to.
We'll fill you in later.
Good, good.
So yeah, that is pretty messed up. I mean, there's a reason why Crane is kind of shocked in a way. I really can't tell you why.
Oh, Miss Snow, I have a question.
Trolls, not any particular reason.
Excuse
why,
me a
he just
minute.
hates them. He really just hates trolls. Uh-oh, I think I messed up. I think they asked Amira, where's Bigby Wolf, and they saw me examining the body. I should have spoken to them first.
Oh, that's enough. Amira, vanish! Cancel!
What the hell are you doing?
What? I wasn't touching nothing.
What's going on?
Don't worry, no harm done.
What were you doing with the mirror, Toad?
I thought maybe I'd catch you on the shitter. I was just having a laugh. We've been waiting there a long time.
TJ. It's all right. Are you ready to talk to Mr. Wolf? It's okay.
Are you okay?
Go ahead, TJ.
I go swimming at night sometimes, in the river. I wasn't doing anything bad. I promise.
Of course you weren't.
We know you're a good kid, TJ. You're okay.
You're not in trouble. Just tell me what happened.
I was there, under the big blocks, and I heard noisy feet. And when I hear that, I'm supposed to go underwater and stay real still and quiet.
That's right, son.
Then I saw the lady.
It's okay, son.
Take your time.
The lady fell in. But she didn't have her head on. I thought she was gonna pull me down too. Cause she had rocks on her feet and she kept falling down in the dark parts.
He means the cinder blocks. You saw the rope marks. Is there more, TJ?
Is it true? You know when people are lying? I heard you could do that. That's why you're the sheriff.
Yeah, part of my job is being able to tell when people are lying. I'm really good at it. Is there something else you want to say?
Please, don't be mad.
What is it, TJ?
I didn't stay under the water.
What?
I know I'm supposed to, but I was scared, and I went to the top again. I couldn't help it.
I gave you very specific rules. You have to stay quiet and out of sight or bad things can happen. I told you. It's dangerous out there. If someone saw you...
You're not in trouble.
Like Ellie's not.
Not this time, Toad.
So you didn't stay underwater?
I don't know if anyone saw me, but someone said, "Stop laughing." And then I was scared, and I went under for as long as I could.
Wait, you heard someone?
Yes.
Why didn't you tell us before?
I didn't want to be in trouble.
Okay, TJ.
I'm sorry. After I came up again, there was no one there, and I ran home, that's all. I promise. I want to go home.
Okay, you can go.
Thank you, TJ.
Okay, son. Let's get you home.
Yeah, thanks.
Come on, then.
That went about as well as I expected.
Everything okay?
We should go.
You can't go out there.
Why not?
It's too dangerous. Someone tried to kill you. Bigby, you can't let her go out there with you. You'd be putting her life at risk.
Bigby is not in charge of me.
He's in charge of this investigation.
If Snow wants to come with me, I'm not gonna stop her.
But
we should leave now. You ready?
Yeah.
This whole thing is complete bullshit, and always has been. I mean, what's his job, really?
To keep shit from reaching the woodlands. Jack, I don't know where they are.
You're a bar. You're supposed to have darts around.
And I normally do, but who knows where the fuck they went to after...
Come on, Holly. I need entertainment. This'll do.
Huh. So it's Jack from Jack and the Giant Beanstalk.
Holly, you got a minute?
Why?
Please, Holly. It's important.
Miss White, I heard you had kind of a strange morning.
It's been kind of a strange morning for everyone, I think.
Every time I see this guy, he seems to lose weight. It's amazing. It really is. He loses weight and yet somehow keeps all the muscle.
Jack.
Wolfie, my dear, how are you? Because, you know, we were just talking about you. All of us. At the bar, here. About you.
I just need to talk to Holly. Privately.
Alright, just give us a second first. I'm dying to hear about the body that came out of the East River this morning. It was a fable, right?
Oh no.
Oh, everyone knows.
He doesn't realize he's talking.
Tweedledee was just
Molly
here.
has just figured out. Holly has just figured it out.
You said it looked like Snow White.
He's still supposed to be in custody. Crane.
Sorry.
Tweedledee said you arrested him for no earthly reason. Kept him locked in the cellar all fucking night. He said you tortured him. Which, I don't know, that seems like a breach of your legislative duties. Bigby, come on. You can't be so dumb as
Jack, find the off button, now!
What is it with you two? You and Gran are all, let's get a posse together when there's no one around, but as soon as the big bad wolf walks in, your tails go between your legs. Cat got your nerve? What happened?
What happened? I'm tired is what happened.
Tired of what?
Of trouble, Jack. I'm sick and tired of trouble. I don't want any more.
Jack.
What? Bigby, look. 2 fables are dead. And shit, Gren's sister...
Holly's sister.
Holly's sister has been missing for what? A few days now? And we haven't heard word one about it from anyone.
Actually, have there been any updates? On my sister?
I don't know how to say this to you, Holly. The woman we found in the river.
Who was it?
You know who it was.
Boy, I sure walked into that one.
If you say one more fucking thing, just one more thing. God fucking damn it! Of course, the dear princess Snow fucking White is all safe and sound.
Yeah.
Where were you when we reported this weeks ago, huh? Where are you when we ever fucking need you? If you'd give 1 ounce of a shit about her, about any of us, she might have been saved. She might have been cared for. She might have been...
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry we found your sister this way, and I wish this had ended up better.
Holly,
Get the fuck out of my bar.
I just want
It should have been you. It should have been you, and it wasn't.
Huh. Kind of a bitch.
We recovered this from her personal effects. I thought you might like to have it.
I didn't know she still had this. The copper was from a dwarf mine. It's very rare and very old.
It's quite lovely.
Gren,
Yeah?
take off for a bit, would you?
Are you sure?
I don't know that much about her life. Honestly, we didn't talk often. She was lost here, in the city. She just got swept away by it.
Do you have any idea why she'd be glamored as Snow White?
What? Oh, God. I'm sorry. That was probably about... She was hooking to pay down debt. It ate me up to see her that way. Eventually, the only people she owed were at her work. You know, that shithole club, the Puddin' and Pie. The owner, Georgie, with all his fucking fees. It's a crock of shit. That's how they kept her under their thumb, really.
Holly, it's okay. If it's too much, we don't have to do this.
Pudding and pie, huh? What do you know about the place?
It's a real garbage dump.
We can just go check it out. We've got a lead. Maybe we can take it from here.
Lily.
Anything else you can tell us?
I don't think so. Like I said, we didn't talk much.
That's all right. You've been more than helpful.
Is she... Where is she?
She's at the business office. She's taken care of.
I'm gonna have to go down there and get her. Fuck.
Please, we can handle the funeral arrangements.
No, it's a kind of... It's a formality with trolls. We burn our dead by sunrise, or... I don't know. Some old world shit will fuck your soul up.
Of course.
Okay. Good.
Let's go down to the business office and start making the necessary preparations, all right? That club?
I'll go down there now. See what I can find out from the owner.
You were good with her. I'm impressed. Really, thanks. It just made everything easier.
They're still under repairs after we had that little spat. We're going down to the Pudding and Pie, which is a strip club. But then they must get the strippers addicted to crack and get them really deep in debt. To the point where they have to prostitute themselves, and then to make sure that they don't run, they actually put a curse on them, that little ribbon. Now, I won't go into too much about that because it would just simply give away too much information, but that's basically what it is. It's a sort of fail-safe, if you will. That's actually a good spot for a establishment like that.
Oh, Sheriff, what a nice surprise. I'm not sure I've seen you here before. You're always welcome, of course. Is it business or pleasure?
I've got some questions for Georgie.
Straight to business this time, then. You're in luck. He's here. Come on. I should warn you that Georgie does not like to be bothered when he's working. And he's in kind of a mood right now. I mean, more so than usual.
It'll be fine. I have a way with people.
So I've heard.
Ah, she seems very intrigued as to what's going on.
Welcome to the Pudding and Pie, where we cater to the diverse tastes of the Fable community. Your pleasure is our pleasure. Your desires are our desires. Your imagination is the menu, and discretion is our guarantee.
Fuck's sake! What do you think you're doing? You look like you're trying to take a shit. Who's gonna want that? No one's gonna want that. You fucking dozy bitch.
This guy's a total dick, by the way. Total dick.
Good luck.
I mean, you just want to beat his ass down.
It's your face. You have to smile. You never smile.
Who that guy is.
How many times do I have to say it?
Oh, FYI, that chick
You're
there is
supposed to
actually
turn the
really
clients on.
Topless
That's
women.
your job. You want them to feel happy. You want them to think, oh, it's you. We're closed. Keep dancing, you. I didn't say stop. For fuck's sake. You, stay right there. Don't even think about sitting down. We're not finished.
Leave her alone, asshole.
Sure, whatever you say. What do you want then? You here for a little taste? Tell you what, come back after midnight maybe. I can hook you up. Or, knowing you, she's probably not quite your style. You'd prefer someone who can take a bit of a beating. Tell me, do you prefer a stationary target or one that will put up a fight?
You don't know me.
You don't know me. Okay, mysterious lone wolf, right, I got you. Jesus, Bigby, you're so corny. I love it though. No, seriously, I love it. Okay, alright, Sheriff. Just fucking with you. Look, I know why you're here.
When did you hear about it?
Listen, Sheriff. Around here, we can't afford to wait for you and your swanky pals to take an interest. We have to look out for each other. When shit happens, I hear about it. Especially if it concerns my livelihood.
In that case, I assume you knew Lily was glamored.
Of course she was, you daft git. She was a troll.
No. I mean glamored to look like another fable.
Yeah? Well, so what? Who gives a toss? People get up to all kinds of things when nobody's watching.
It's sick.
Ha! That's quaint. Especially coming from you.
The 13th floor would never provide a glamour like that. It's strictly black market stuff.
Ooh, black market is it? How exciting. This is exactly what I would expect from a thug like you. Storm in, throw around a bunch of accusations, try to scare people. But you've got fuck all to back it up. And we're all just meant to jump any time the wolf shows his teeth. He used to be something, you know.
Nothing to back it up? Well, what the fuck is this then?
Get that out of my face.
I found it on Lily's body, and it's definitely a back alley job. Where did she get it?
You've got this all wrong. If Lily was doing a special glamour, it wasn't for me. For fuck's sake, I want that kind of eat.
Who was she doing it for, then?
She had clients, Bigby. Maybe one of them was into it. A lot of fucked up people in Fabletown.
Like who?
Try looking in the mirror. Anyway, now what to do with me. Go on, then. You're gonna hit me? Go ahead. That's what you want to do, right? That's what you came here for, right?
Tell me what I want to know, or I'll shut this whole place down.
Oh no, fuck! You! Take your sad fucking face where I can't see it! Bloody bastard fucking shit! You proud of yourself, mate? Proud of your little mess?
Yeah, I am actually.
Fuck's sake. Fuck off, Hans.
He knows nothing, absolutely nothing.
Hans just cleans up and provides a little muscle when we need it. He's not gonna know anything about the girls and their clients or any of that. No one knows. Don't you get it? It's by design. Discretion is our guarantee, right? And the way we guarantee that is that no one knows anything they don't have to know, including me. I cover my eyes and take my cut. End of story.
Why not look it up?
What's that?
Isn't there a little book with all the stuff about the girls and all that written in
You're
it?
a fucking moron.
Show me.
There is no book. And as for you, Hans, we need to work on your communication skills and have a fairly good idea where to start. Hey, that's my personal property. Sure, go ahead. Do what comes naturally.
Tell me about the book.
You haven't got the slightest clue about anything. Hey, now.
Cut the crap, Georgie. I want the book Hans is talking about.
Hans is confused. Again. Don't even think about it.
I'm being good. I'm really fighting the
Look,
urge to
Georgie,
smash
why don't you
everything.
just tell me where the book is?
Can we please not go round and round about this? There's no book. End of story. Do not touch that. You hear me? It's nothing to do with you.
There's still time for you to just cough it up.
I'm sorry, Sheriff, but there's no handy magic book with everything you want to know jotted down inside. I sincerely wish there was. Maybe it would get you off me back.
Well, what's this? Looks like a floor safe.
I wouldn't know. It was here when we moved in. I don't have a key to it. Sheriff, will you come on? Fuck's sake, I've got to open up in a few hours.
Give it to me.
You're a big bad bastard. We get it. Everyone's guilty. We fucking get it. Jesus, you're killing me. I'm begging you. I'll pay you.
2 women are dead.
Then quit being a bloody idiot. Come on, mate. Leave it. There's nothing there for you.
You might want to stand back.
All right, all right, all right.
I was so
Bloody
tempted,
come on, then.
so tempted to smash everything.
Prick. Once again, don't get your hopes up. There's nothing in here that'll tell you anything. But it's a kick to the balls for me and my club, so you can be happy about that.
Here, this is Lily's last entry. So tell me, Georgie, who's this Mr. Smith?
Oh dear. I'm afraid it might be a fake name, Bigby. Secrecy is sort of how this all works. Even Hans knows that.
What's 207? Room number?
I don't fucking know. Millimeters, maybe?
Don't bullshit me, Georgie. This is your book. Your girls.
I'm not their fucking secretary. I give them a stage, I give them music, I provide an erotic venue to attract and retain clients. But let's be clear on something. The girls make the arrangements with their clients, not me. The girls.
They're the ones with the Mr. Smiths and Joneses and Mr. X types. Whatever happens outside the club, that's on them. I log the business, take my cut, and I'm out. Now, I've had quite enough of you and your bullying. Excuse me while I call your superiors to make a complaint.
Look, check out his mobile phone there.
Hello? Business? Yeah, that's right.
Let's just go in here. It's pretty simple. I mean, it's pretty obvious that where we need to go. This is the you know, the staff room where the strippers hang out. They've got their own little pigeonholes. They've got their own dressing room back here. Cubby. Lily. Cosmetics are on the ground.
Lipstick, lip gloss, compact, glitter.
Typical, you know, cheap, you know, stripper stuff. Glitter.
Faith, thanks for covering for me tonight. Let's talk before you go over to the apartment. Lily. Looks like they both saw one of Lily's clients.
Makeup case and jewelry box.
Broken open, but there isn't even a lock.
Huh. It wasn't even a lock, they just ripped it open without thinking. This actually had a lock though.
Lock's been busted open.
My guess is they're looking for any, you know, evidence whatsoever, but you would think they would actually pick up the boxes and throw them out.
Excuse me.
I heard you out there. I don't remember ever seeing you here before.
I'm here now.
Yes. You're trying to place me. They used to call me the Little Mermaid. Once upon a time. Does that help?
What are you doing here?
Same as anyone. It's a place where I am. Where else am I supposed to be? My name is Nerissa.
Well, Nerissa, I've got some questions.
Of course you do. I don't have answers. You'll have to find those yourself.
Lily last night, room 207.
Does the number 207 mean anything to you? I assumed it was a room number, but where?
We can't talk about work.
This is a murder case.
I mean can't. These lips are sealed. Discretion is our guarantee. It's how things work here.
I don't give a damn.
By design.
People keep saying that.
People keep using those phrases. What does it mean? This is what I need to know about. Lily's last entry. Who's Mr. Smith? Where's room 207? I have to know.
These lips. Sheriff Wolf, would you like to make an appointment with me?
Okay. What would I need to do?
I need 150. It's not good to be short.
This is all the stuff I took from Tweedledum.
It's okay.
I gave her everything. Everything.
Wait here for a second.
Not just 150, I gave her significantly more than that. for her to just, like, you know, be happy.
Not 207?
You'll think of something.
The Open Arms. This is where they met.
Enjoy your stay. I hope you find what you're looking for.
So right next to them is like a pawn shop, so you can trade in your shit, and then right next to that is the apartments where people can go in and have sex. It's like the perfect thing, you know? This guy's not even worrying about being a police officer. I mean, he's just a straight up police officer paying for sex. I mean, he's in his uniform. One would think he wouldn't be wearing his uniform. The Open Arms Hotel. Check it out, cola. Man, I really need a drink. No refunds. Smile, you're on the camera. It's hard to believe, you know, this is the 1980s, so they, in order to keep cool, you needed this rusty piece of crap fan. They didn't have proper air conditioning units that we had back in the day.
This shit'll kill you.
Yeah, and as he's smoking a very cheap cigarette. Cola, lime, and I can't really make out the other one, but I'll get some root beer. Phone, busted.
They should probably repair that.
Check out the rooms.
If the rooms are anything like the lobby, they should cut their rates.
So you get the room, and then you get the girl as well.
Keep your pants on, buddy. You have to check in first if you want a room. So come on, mosey on back and we'll get you set up.
I'm not here for a room.
Oh, shit.
You?
I work here, okay? I work the front desk. It's to help pay rent. So, now you know. I know I should have told somebody, but Beast would lose his mind if you knew.
Well, your secret's safe with me, all right? Let's not make a big thing of it.
Thanks, Bigby. And thanks for covering for me last time, too. So, what are you doing here? Oh, you have a key.
Someone else was murdered last night.
I heard.
The victim was someone who worked at the Pudding and Pie. Lily. She, come around here ever?
Oh, yes, the troll. I did see her. I mean, you know, we never really spoke, but she came off a tad intimidating.
Do you know Tweedledee? Ever see Lily with anyone? Did you know Faith? Have you seen Snow here? Well, I know she hasn't seen Snow.
I talked to Tweedledee earlier today. He mentioned you in passing. Do you know him? Or his brother?
I took out a loan. For back pay. It was like our third notice. And ever since then, those annoying freaks have been pestering me for the money, plus interest.
Why take out a loan from those two?
It was from the crooked man.
Beauty.
You don't know how desperate I was, Bigby. I had nowhere else to go.
Look, if this ever happens again, come see me or Snow first, all right?
I tried.
But the way, yeah, it's a broken system. People who need help get shunned away. It's just that simple. Wow, okay. The Crooked Man, I'll get into him a bit later on, but he is the main antagonist throughout this entirety of the game. Did you know Faith?
Ever meet a girl named Faith? Or just maybe hear that name?
I might have. I don't know. By the end of the night, it's kind of a blur with all the names. Tara, Brandy, Amber, Heather... Sorry.
Ever see Lily with someone here? Maybe on a job?
Sometimes, but nobody I've recognized. I haven't worked here that long, though.
How about a room register? Or someone named Mr. Smith?
That's all we get here. Smiths, Jones, or Johnsons. I think the last ones are jokes.
Ha 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 ha. Have you seen Snow here?
Have you seen Snow White down here? Or maybe somebody glamored as her?
You know, it's funny. I did see someone who I thought looked a lot like her, but she didn't say anything when she saw me, even though she knew that I saw her. I just assumed it wasn't Snow and went about my business.
So if you haven't guessed it...
Wait. It'll be better if anyone sees you that they at least see you with me, so they know that I didn't let you just wander around by yourself. 5 minutes, please.
We'll see, beauty.
5 minutes.
Just be ready to act like I'm trying to kick you out.
That won't be hard.
So if you haven't guessed it already, there's a client who basically likes having sex with Snow White, or at least he
Listen,
glamours up
Bigby,
the prostitutes.
I
to look
assume
like
you'll
Snow
be
White.
filing some kind of an official report or something. Which is fine, it's just that I was wondering if I need to be in it. Do you have to mention my name? I mean, it's not like Beast would ever see your report. It's just, well, you never know.
Don't worry about it. The less I have to write down, the better.
Thanks. I appreciate it. Well, here we are. Which one was it?
207. The one at the end of the hall. I've got the key to 204, so this is the room that I have. You know, it's not too bad.
You get health inspectors through here very often?
I don't know. What do you think?
That thing is beyond gross. I mean, the amount of stains that would be on it, you wouldn't want to fuck on that.
Never sure why they have desks in a place like this.
Finding what you're looking for?
I wasn't expecting much in here.
But isn't this why you're here? Why you have the key?
No, the key was just to be sure I found the right hotel. This isn't the room Lily was using.
Oh.
Toilet in there.
So, are we done now?
No, the room they met in was 207.
We're going to sort of cause trouble now.
You have keys to these rooms?
I thought you had a key.
Not to this one.
Hold on, Bigby. I can't just let you go into any room you want. I mean, what if someone's in there? You can't just go barging in.
I'm investigating a murder. I've got to check out all the angles. You never know what might be significant.
Well, I guess.
What do you think's in there? What do you think is in there?
Hey, what the fuck?
Sorry.
Jesus Christ, you're gonna get me fired. I need this job.
I'll be careful.
I kind of regret doing that because I really pissed off Beauty here. I mean, she was really, really needs this job, and although I knew that was kind of funny to do, I do regret it because she, yeah, it really made her upset. .207, the door at the end of the hallway.
207. Open this one.
Well, that's weird. This key is supposed to open every room in the building, but it's not working.
Beauty!
Ah, shit.
Beast?
Bigby? How could you do this to me?
No,
Wrong
sweetie,
place,
no.
wrong time.
Wait a minute.
How could you do this?
Definitely
We've been
the wrong
together
place.
through everything. I took care of you. I love.
It's not what you think. Please.
You're cheating on me with him?
No, Beast. I promise I'm not. I'm helping him. That's all.
I'll bet. I'm sure you help each other just great. I know what this place is.
This is a murder investigation. She's helping me.
Stop lying to me! What the fuck is wrong with you? She's my wife!
Beast, listen to me. There's nothing going on. I'm not.
Hey!
Bastard! I guess I finally see you for who you are!
Stop
It's
it.
funny to say
You
that.
told me you hadn't seen her, you fucking liar! You've been sleeping with her this whole time!
Listen to your wife. Just calm down and...
Beast. What the hell do you think you're doing? You aren't even listening to me.
She's my wife, Bigby!
I told you.
I'm not talking about man.
Just stop. Beast. Stop. Leave him be. This is my fault. Beast, no. I understand. Bigby, no! Don't hurt him!
You ruined everything! She's my fuck!
The game is glitching out here if you can't tell.
Shit, Bigby.
What have you done?
What is this? Bigby.
Look what you did to the door! You can't just act like this whenever
Stand
you-
back. You don't want to see this.
Beauty, stay in the hall.
What? Why? What's going on? Oh my god!
Don't touch anything.
Is this?
Lily met her client here. Mr. Smith, whoever he is.
And then,
Must have happened right here.
Jesus.
last night?
Yeah?
I was on shift last night.
On shift? Beauty, what?
I'm not a prostitute, you idiot. I work the front desk.
So that's...
Yeah.
Still, this is no place for someone like you. I mean, look.
Did you notice anything out of the ordinary? There might have been some loud noises.
I don't know. I mean, loud noises aren't out of the ordinary. I didn't hear anyone screaming or anything like that, but shouldn't I have? It just seemed like a totally normal night. How is that even possible? There's so much blood.
Go lock the front door. Keep people out of the hallway. I need you to be sure no one comes in here. This is a crime scene, okay?
But
just do what he says. I'll explain later, okay? Bigby, what kind of a person could do something like this?
That's exactly what I'm about to try to find out.
I can't believe this.
Yeah, things are pretty messed up. They even put like the red cloth over the lampshade to make it red. Let's see, cassette. For my arrival.
We shouldn't even be in here.
He brought wine.
Classy.
The exact same bottle that Ishibar Crane had. This room is actually very tidy and clean and well made compared to the rest of the rooms.
Bigby, this? I think I heard this music. Last night. It was playing pretty loudly for a while and then stopped in the middle. I didn't think twice about it at the time. I mean, you hear all kinds of things around here, and I guess I've already gotten used to blocking them out.
Could have covered up the sound of the murder.
Yeah, this room is significantly better than the others. He must have paid extra for the really nice room. But let's just open up the storybook over here, shall we? It's bookmarked to...
What is that?
Snow
It's a
White.
book about Snow White. Or about the Mundy version of her story, anyway.
Beautiful. He bookmarked it beautiful. It's written in probably German.
The whole book is about her?
Yeah.
They're trying to figure out what kind of apple. He really wants to go into detail as to what she's not just... He doesn't want to just have sex with Snow White. He wants to have sex with that Snow White, wearing the dress, the exact apple, everything, you know, detailed to the book. He wants to have sex with that moment in her life. Fuji, Red Delicious, Empire. Was she breathing?
Why is she in a glass coffin?
This is the part where she's in a deep sleep, but they think she's dead. Someone's been rough with this dress. It's torn.
Oh no, she must have been wearing it. He killed her and then he took it back off?
No, there's no blood on it. It must have been torn some other time.
What is it?
So he's got a real passion for it. He likes it enough. It looks like a Snow
This is
White.
the same dress as the one in the book about snow. I think Smith was dressing Lily up in it to recreate the snow from the book.
You're right. It's the same dress. I guess he wanted to get the details right. God, role-playing as a person who really exists, who we know. That's just weird. I'm not sure who to feel worse for. Okay, no, I take that back.
Yeah, I mean, this guy is just ridiculously passionate. He wasn't gentle at all. You would think that he would be gentle with, you know, recreating all this, but he really tore into that dress, ripped it off to have sex with her. Ashtray.
It's a huff and puff.
I thought you were the only one who smoked that crap brand.
Apparently not.
Poor girl.
Her beauty actually sounds like Clementine from, you know, the Walking Dead. I just realized that. It's probably the same one. The same actor is probably doing the voice of TJ Toad.
Just unbelievable.
And her.
Looks like she was lying down when she was killed. Flowers were already here.
How do you know that?
Blood pattern. Also, I'd say the body was dragged off the foot of the bed. There.
The body. Jesus. You could say she. Poor girl. I just can't even imagine. What? What are you thinking?
It looks like Snow's coffin from the book. He's reenacted the scene with her lying here, surrounded by flowers. Mr. Smith put Lily to rest here.
You're right. It fits. He's acting out scenes from the book. That poor girl. She couldn't have known. She probably just needed the money. She could have been anyone. How did she wind up here?
Even Beauty.
I mean, not exactly here, but just how does a person...
Georgie took advantage of her when she was in trouble. He's a real predator.
Yeah. She must have been so scared.
I'm gonna turn off this bloody music. I'm sorry that I let it play for so long.
Do all the rooms have these same clocks with the built-in cassette player?
I think so, yes. Maybe she didn't see it coming.
Oh, the apple.
Do you smell something?
No, just apple. Huh.
Oh no, there's more? What? What now?
It's got a single bite taken out of it, like in Snow's story.
Oh no, do you think it was poisoned?
It wasn't. I'd have smelled that. I think it's just a prop. It's here because they were acting out the scene in the book.
Of course, that makes perfect sense. He's just acting out another part of the book. God, I can see the whole picture now. It all goes together like you said. This creep put that girl in a Snow White dress and recreated the whole story from the book with the apple and the deep sleep and everything. You're a better detective than I thought you'd be.
Thanks.
So he planned it all out. He had all the details noted down. Only then, when it comes time to kiss her and wake her up.
Yeah.
I hope you're just about through. I don't really want to stay in here any longer. Pictures of the dead girl?
Not all of them.
How do you know?
I'm in this one. It was taken last winter.
Oh no. Bigby. This kind of stalking, it doesn't just stop by itself. Trust me, I know about this firsthand. He'll keep trying to get closer and closer.
His stand-in for Snow is gone now, so...
The guy
The
who
next
wanted to
step
marry Beauty.
closer. What is it?
It's Crane.
Yeah, it was Crane. But he wasn't the one who killed her. No. There's a whole other thing. It's just... Yeah, he is absolutely head over heels, deeply in love with Snow White.
He could be after you now.
Good. I am dying to get my hands on that disgusting weasel.
I'm really starting to like you, Sheriff. You're not afraid to be a complete bastard.
Obviously, there will have to be some changes.
Hello, Bigby.
Take care of it, Bigby, or I'll take care of it for you.
Jesus Christ, Bigby. Is that you?
Alright, so that is the end of my episode. This is where I'm going to cut it right here. I believe there's another 3 more episodes, which I'll probably throw in some other in one big long episode. I'm not too sure exactly, but that's what will happen. How did you respond to Crane about Snow's death? You and 21.4% of players sympathized with him. How did you treat the murder suspect? You and 45.4% of players persuaded him to talk. Did you let Snow come with you to the trip trap? You and 75.2% of players let her make her own decision. That was pretty simple. And my guess is the only other 25% were people who have played the game before and just wanted to get a different answer. How did you handle Georgie Porgy? You and 19.5% of players didn't hit Georgie. Remember, I'm doing everything good. Like, yeah, I'm just trying to be a good person. Did you keep punching Beast when he was down? You and 19.8% of players opted not to hit Beast a second time. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. That is the end of the episode. Like and subscribe and share if you haven't already. Check out my other YouTube channel, which is Back in Time Gaming 101. Basically, I record anything with an AV cord. Yes, this adventure has been really fun so far. I'm really getting into it now. It's kind of hard for me because I've played this game 3-4 times to completion already, not including this one. And I've found every possible thing you can in this game. So yeah, that's pretty fun. I'm pretty sure I've 100% of this game, which is quite rare of me to really get into a game, but I just found it so interesting. And when you actually find little things, they actually give you a bit of information about them, so that's pretty fun. Anyway, you know who I am, you know what I do. Catch you later, YouTube.